Hey, gang. Welcome back to Dylan Joe Basement Podcast. We're here again. It's the three of us, but we brought a little guest along this time. It's John Lacombe. Would you say hi to everybody out there, John?
Hello, everybody.
That's great. I knew you were going to nail that. He's been on Toilet Wine before. He did, what was it called, Dom? Older Than You Think.
Older Than You Think. And he brought out the Red Hot Chili Peppers, was formed in like 84 or something, surprisingly.
Yeah, which he's a big fan of. They might come up in this episode. I don't think they will, but I'm sure he'll shoehorn it in somehow, and we'll be down for that.
If you can find a way, I'd love to hear it.
Now, I didn't have anything, but...
Yeah, but of course, you're also joined with your intrepid host, Dylan Reed. And
how's it going, guys? What's going on? I'm now Truck Dylan for 2026.
Oh, okay. Your new persona. That's good. That's cute.
Truck Dylan. Yeah, no, it's me now. Yeah, I gotta lift the truck now.
Well, don't change too much. If you start getting too lifted, I'm gonna, be really worried about you.
It's all right. Don't worry.
No, the best part is it's already lifted, so you don't have to worry about dealing with that crap.
No, the best part is it's easier to do oil changes. You know what I mean?
Dude, I've been working on
having a truck that you don't have to jack up the oil changes. It's the best.
I've been working on this truck every day since I bought it.
Nice.
Trust me, it's great.
Just got a new thermostat.
Having to jack it up, and take a wild guess at how fucking hard it is to jack up with my jack. That's for lowered sports cars that weigh
probably quite difficult.
Nearly impossible.
Nearly
harder to jack it up from the rear diff because the truck weighs 6,500 pounds instead of 2,000. So it is.
If you need to borrow a big jack, there's one in Cook Lane.
And if you want to have a big jack, this is the podcast for it. So today we're here to talk about.
On that note,
today we're here to talk about smoking, and not just smoking in general. We're talking about smoking scenes in films, and like films that like have these particular scenes in them. It's gone downhill in the past, 30 years or so, ever since smoking became not cool. Somehow, I don't know why that happened, but in films, it still is cool.
It's because people saw you do it, Joe.
Oh yeah.
No, Joe, because we used to go to your apartment and everyone used to hotbox the whole fucking place with Newports, and it was
hell yeah,
much.
dude.
That's what it was.
Oh, did you guys see this? I don't know if I told Dylan this. Our old apartment in Hudson, the Washington Street one, it got on fire and now it's condemned and no one can live there anymore.
Wow, that should have happened like 20 years ago.
Honestly, it shouldn't have taken the fire, and that's also the third
more
fire
than
that's
that
happened there.
Insider info. Mm-hmm. When my dad was first looking for a location for his business in the 80s, he looked at that building because of the storefront underneath.
Oh no!
Then he looked at it and went, "This place doesn't look very safe."
That was in the 80s. I wasn't even born yet.
30 years later.
Yeah, that place is done.
And there's so much dog pee and cigarettes embedded into that place.
Oh, you cannot get that out.
Even as a rental, you gotta go to the studs.
The walls looked like the ceiling of an old bowling alley. It was just like brown. It was gassed up.
Well, actually, Joe, did Andrew ever sleep over at that house?
Yeah.
Andrew Thrain?
So there's human piss on the floors too then.
Yeah. The first time I ever met Nicole, they went over that place.
Yeah, there's human piss.
She stayed there too?
Oh no, she didn't stay there, but just I met her there. Yeah.
All right.
Andrew stayed there. Yeah, she didn't stay there, She probably drove them back home if I know them.
Yeah.
But anyway. But yeah.
Now, I just want to say, Joe might have been the person who made smoking not cool anymore. Like he is the last person on Earth keeping juuling cool.
I'm keeping Jules alive.
I just want to say.
Yeah, because no one's dumb enough to pay the price he pays for a fucking pack.
And the last
Jules. There's no other vape that hits me right, and I can hold to my fingers like a cigarette. That's like I like to hold it like this. I like to have the whole walkie-talkie. That's why I didn't vape. At first, I had the whole walkie-talkie size thing. You had to do the coil and the juice and everything. I was like, I'm fucking all that. When this came out, I was like, I think I can stop smoking cigarettes if I can do this instead. And now I haven't gone back, so we'll see.
Yeah, what's cool about those vapes?
I might start smoking again after this podcast, though, honestly, because it's going to be
is that when you have the
really
vape
enticing.
and you put a coil in it and then you fill it with the juice and then you use it and then all of a sudden you get a mouthful of vape juice, then you Google
disgusting.
What nicotine poison
and it like burns your tongue and your veins.
You have it.
Oh, your tongue goes numb.
Oh, it's awful.
It'll make
you realize that you have nicotine poison because the fucking thing. Yeah,
it'll make you want to quit.
It'll
make you quit. It'll make you want to. Yeah.
Joe, the real reason you like the Juul is because you like going like this and taking the thing out and looking at it every 5 minutes. That's your favorite part of juuling, and don't lie.
Dude, when I do that, it's not to look at it, it's to make it work again. Like sometimes you have to like reset it. It doesn't hit as hard. Basically, if it doesn't hit my like lungs the right way, it's like it's like doing a Diet Coke instead of a Coke. I go, I need a Coke. I don't want a Diet Coke.
Yeah, you might as well.
It's like smoking a Marlboro Light instead of a Marlboro. It's just not enough.
That is one thing I had to say about Juuls. Every time you take a cigarette and you light it up, it's always the same. For a Juul, you don't know what you're getting. Every pod's different.
I remember up at NASCAR one year. It was like a couple days in. Brendan and I walked down to the gas station so he could buy cigarettes.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. That gas station's a fucking gold mine right at the end of the track there.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. After a weekend of a bunch of NASCAR guys up there, they were sold out of Newports and Marlboro Reds.
Jeez,
so
those are the two heavy hitters.
Wow. They had a rep from Camel behind the counter, and Brett asked for Newports, and he was like, they don't have any. Like, what else do you want? And the guy was like, actually, we're doing a deal, buy one, get one for these new, I think they were like
Camel Crush
lights or something. No, they were like,
because I was there the year it was buy a pack and get a Camel Crush pack for $1, and we were crushing Camel Crushes the whole weekend because it was like,
because it was $1. Because I don't think you're allowed to give nicotine out for free.
Yeah, it was $1, but we got like 5 packs.
Those Camel Crushes literally hit different.
Yeah, because the menthol is not in the tobacco; it's in the filter, so it does hit different.
Brendan got the 2 packs of the Camel Lights, or I swear they're like ultralight or something. Got to the campsite, he lit one up, took one hit, goes, it's like fucking smoking air.
That's what I mean. That's why I always reset it. I'm not looking at it. I'm trying to like make it work again. That's what I'm doing. But this is all relevant.
Did you guys?
Smoking.
No, but did I give you guys each one of the Camel Crushes I got in Dubai?
No.
I told you about them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I bought Camel Crushes in Dubai, and you get multiple options of what type of flavor you want. I got lavender and menthol.
That's
2 separate balls.
Smoking lavender, dude.
Wait, 2 balls in one cigarette?
Yeah, so I could pick lavender and menthol, or just do just lavender, or do just lavender, or do just menthol. Yeah, no. When I was in Dubai,
I thought it was one of each. It's 2 in 1. That's absurd.
Yeah, you get to pick what ball you want.
Wow.
Or both balls.
If only we were all so lucky. So you can pick whatever.
Yeah, I don't think I'd like that. I'm not a fan of lavender.
Dude, gotta say, dude.
I associate lavender with like smelling like a candle.
It's really nice, man.
I don't even like the smell of lavender soap.
No?
Why?
No,
Are you
so nice?
Then you just smell like a candle.
Did you never buy a Build-A-Bear for a girlfriend in high school?
No.
No, because when I was in high school, Build-A-Bear wasn't really a thing anymore.
And he didn't have a girlfriend. It's just because Build-A-Bear wasn't a thing. He would have done it.
Got it. Well, anyways,
no, it's a good question though. John asked you, can you buy them in the U.S.
with lavender?
I don't think you can buy them in the U.S.
Buy Build-A-Bears or buy
lavender Camel Crushes.
No,
you can buy the Build-A-Bears in the U.S. They don't make them here,
though. Too much. That's too much flavor for the cigarette companies.
Yeah, they hate flavors
in the U.S. But over there,
if you don't flavor it, then kids won't do it, even though. Like, come on, kids find a way.
Yeah,
it's like
you
saying
get
that, like,
or
just don't have
for the flavor, everybody.
Just don't have sex. Like, they're gonna have sex anyways. Like, teach them how to do it right. Teach them how to smoke right. They're gonna smoke anyway. Okay.
Yeah. Because when I was there, I stayed in a shithole, and which is preferable there because the rest of it's a fucking joke.
Yeah.
But I went to my place where I bought all my cat food when I was there, and I said,
because you were feeding the stray cats, right?
Yes.
He was also saving money on the per diem budget so he could spend it on whiskey.
Well, I was out for my
flashes. Are you kidding me?
I was out for my run when I would go feed the cats by the Queen Elizabeth II.
Right.
And then I was like, I need some more cigarettes because I fucking hate being here. And
I would have been.
I was like, what's popular? What's the best? What's everyone buying? He's like, you need to get these, and they were the Camel Crushes
2-ball
multiple flavor balls.
Wow.
Pick whatever ball you want. Good time.
I think those would be a hit in America, but again, they're trying to tamp down on any tobacco that has any flavor because they think that the candy flavor are making kids want to do it more. And even though they're right, it still won't stop them.
Yeah. No, if you want to smoke, you're smoking whether it tastes like fucking candy canes or lavender.
Dude, we used to smoke, I don't know, someone I know and I used to smoke clove cigarettes. I mean, that's fucking disgusting, but it's like, hey, come on. And he poured in a storm.
Yeah, those are the best.
It's only been 7 months since I had a clove cigarette in Florida.
That is disgusting. And,
they still have them. No, those are good, dude. Those are actually
they still have them.
Yeah, they still have them.
Yeah, those are good.
I've grown up. I'm not 16 anymore. I can smoke like a gentleman if I'm going to smoke, you know?
I'm kidding. I know 25-year-olds that are still smoking Cheyennes like crazy.
I don't even know what shine
You know
is.
way too many 5-year-olds, Dom. I should just say that. You shouldn't be friends with that many 5-year-olds. You're not a teacher.
Oh man, I know exactly who you're talking about, Dom.
Oh yeah,
Friend of yours for sure. But yeah, so we're gonna talk about smoking scenes in movies today. We can get started whatever we do round robin style like we usually do, and just talk about what some of our favorite smoking scenes or moments in movies. I mean, there's a ton of them to be had, and like I said before, it really does. When you see a movie star, just using a cigarette in a scene, it really makes you want to get into it. It's like seeing a delicious meal in a movie. You're like, I'm actually hungry, even though I'm not wanting to eat, because it's just they do such a good job like shooting it and acting it out and all that stuff. So I thought we should talk about some of them today. It wasn't my idea, actually; it was Dom's idea.
I just want to make sure, because I was told by Dom, it doesn't have to be cigarettes, right?
It doesn't have to be cigarettes. It could also be marijuana. It could be cigars.
As long as you're smoking something.
Smoke something. Well, if you're not smoking meat, though, no smoking meat.
Crack.
It could be crack. I guess
I can't think of a single movie where they smoke meat in the movie.
Never seen
me
one
neither,
either.
and I hope you can't. I don't want it.
As long as it would be 10 hours long.
It has to be inhaling it. You can't just be like having a fire. But yeah, besides that, yeah, whatever you want to smoke, it's all good for the series of the pod here. Would you like me to start? Dylan, would you like to start? Dom, would you like to start? I don't want to make our guest start. Someone else should start first. Dom, why don't you start?
That's a good point.
Or Dylan, you go.
Sure.
All right, I'll go first.
Actually, I'll go first.
All right, you know what, John, you
go.
Dylan,
you go first, so you can talk.
I know.
I'll go first. I'm gonna go first. No, I got this.
Wallace.
Go ahead, Dylan.
I got this.
I actually don't know where he is. That's
all right. Yeah. So scenes in movies that really bring out the cigarettes is
don't tell me he's run away again,
where
I'm scared.
What?
We can't.
You can't find Wallace. He's going to run away again. Sorry, go ahead, Dylan.
I'll start off strong with a movie. So I wish The Lobster they were smoking the whole time. They weren't.
The Lobster,
the
movie that you put as one of your worst movies of all time on the top 5.
I fucking hate that movie. And if that's a movie where people need to be smoking because the movie's so fucking depressing and bad.
And it kind of seems like the whole thing is like an AA meeting because they're like trying to like do relationship stuff, so they should be smoking the whole time.
Exactly.
And drinking like cups of coffee from like a carafe or whatever.
Yeah, styrofoam cup coffee.
Styrofoam cup. Yeah.
Pretty much. So my pick is that like if everyone had a butt in their fingers while they're drinking the styrofoam coffee, bullshit, fucking awful movie.
Interesting.
That movie needs
a movie
cigarettes.
that they don't smoke, but they should be smoking. I didn't even think to do that.
Is The Lobster. Yeah. No, I thought about this.
I like it. They should.
Yep, that's my
could have
pick,
used more cigarettes in the movie, is what you're saying. Yeah. I hear that.
Well, Colin Farrell went from fucking goddamn Daredevil to The Lobster.
He definitely smokes in Bruges the entire time in that movie.
Absolutely bullshit.
He should be smoking chain smoking in that. Gotta be. I bet he smokes in real life too. Colin Farrell seems like a guy who would actually smoke cigarettes in real life.
Well, Ben Affleck does as well. Ben Affleck is a fucking chain smoker. Just listen to him on
it's one of the best memes of him outside that building, like looking so despondent, just ripping a butt.
Well, it's like the Thanksgiving meme where it's like your family's talking about politics and he's outside. Exactly. While Jennifer Lopez is pissed at him. Yeah, exactly.
That's one of the best pictures of any celebrity. Actually, maybe
that's my pick of first movie, The Lobster.
The Lobster, where there's no smoking in it, but there should be.
Needs
leave it to Dylan to not do
because the movie's so.
Is there no smoking, or just needs to be more?
No one's smoking.
No one smokes in the whole movie, as far as I know.
Wild.
Yeah, no, they need to be smoking that movie. It would make it way just more realistic because it just sucks.
There's no way
so
in that if that was a real life thing, I think you're right. There would be way more people smoking in that situation. They're like so stressed out and shit.
Absolutely, dude.
Devastated.
Dude, you get divorced. Trust me, as a first-hand divorce guy, you turn to cigarettes.
Oh yeah, I hear that.
That's your first option.
Yeah.
Once that shit hits the fan, you go.
All bets are off.
This isn't working out.
And when you get divorced, do you do lavender or do you do menthol or both?
Well, I started with American Spirit Blacks, just
like
because my friends used to.
What are the black ones?
They're cloves.
They supposedly have a carbon filter. I don't know. They hit harder than the rest of them.
Okay. And what are they like? $19 for a pack of them?
Depends on where you go, New Hampshire or Mass, but you're averaging around 15 or 16 for a pack.
Yeah, I did just recently make the switch to blacks.
John, you can tell us firsthand. What do you think?
John is right. John is an expert. So, John, do you want to tell us more about the American Spirit options of colors?
So I started with light blue, Like I feel like most people.
Light blue is like the classic, right? That's like the standard.
Yeah, light blue.
all the ones I've ever
what
had.
you see most people smoking.
Yeah.
And I really
yellow?
only smoked those for a long time.
You do the yellows?
And I switched to yellows.
Okay.
And then I kind of went back and forth between yellow and light blue.
Well, what's the
and then
yellow
I'd
doing?
say,
yeah, what's the difference between yellow and light blue?
Yeah, tell John. While we got you here,
this is why we have John on.
Also,
he's
John,
an expert on cigarettes.
John, you're a little quiet just because you're not using one of these mics.
Yeah, so pipe up.
So when John talks, everyone shut the fuck up.
Okay.
And John, please run us through every single cigarette you've ever had in your entire life.
Exactly, John. Let's go. Let's bring him out. But tell us, for starters, if we can.
I'm not talking kinds. I'm talking about every single individual.
If we can ask something of you, John, just share more about the American Spirit offerings, and then more into all the cigarettes that you've come to know.
Okay.
So blue versus yellow.
So I don't know if I'd be able to really like accurately describe the difference between the light blue and the yellow. I think I would have to have both of them and like double fist it to compare. And
so are they pretty similar that you would be like, I can't really tell the difference?
A flight of cigarettes.
a flight. Every color of the rainbow.
Dylan, this is a really fucking good idea, dude.
I would say that the yellow
taste test every cigarette.
The yellow are a little bit fuller than the light blue. The light blue are definitely lighter than the yellow.
Yeah.
And then
you had the menthol American Spirits, the greens. I've had those in college. The green American Spirits,
full bodied.
Yeah. Okay.
Joe, shut up.
I'm sorry.
I've never tried.
Yeah. Now look who's talking over people, Joe.
I always do that.
The only other one I have tried is the turquoise, but I think I only maybe bought that once. I don't know if I could really. I would say that's probably in between yellow and black. It really does go by like order of color, like
karate
color
belts,
darkest.
Is it like a karate belt? Stronger, yes.
like
a karate belt. That's the best way to think about this.
Okay, gotcha.
So you're saying you graduated to the black belt?
Yeah, he's now graduated.
I did graduate.
He did his kata correctly, and now he can smoke blacks. Very good.
Yep.
He still can't fight.
I had to do
shit, but he can smoke blacks.
Test with a sensei.
That's awesome. Cigarette Sensei. That's a good screen name.
Yeah.
Cigarette Sensei.
I might change my name to that on this thing.
Yeah, so from my experience, I've bought a couple turquoises because at one point they were the ones that were labeled organic and the other ones weren't, and they were like $4 more. So I'm like, all right, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna smoke the healthy
I better
ones.
go organic. I don't want to poison myself inorganically.
I was going black. Then
you're going full. Camels are better because doctors smoke them, kind of thing.
Yeah,
pretty much. And I know the orange are the light ones, and I'm not looking to get air in there. I want the fucking whole deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I hear you, John, on that. Good. Interesting about the colors, though.
Let's take.
They need to talk about this more.
Wow, there's a lot more than I thought there was.
What other before American Spirits? What were we doing?
I mean, the first cigarettes I started smoking were just Marlboro Reds.
Yeah, that's the classic intro.
Honestly, I'll smoke them if they're a last resort. You know, at the bar, you're all out, pipe on a cigarette. You're not gonna say no to a Marlboro Red.
I'm not gonna say no to anything.
You can't complain about a bummed cigarette. You got to take whatever they hand you.
You got to.
Beggars cannot be choosers.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you. That's
exactly.
I don't know. I never really enjoyed the taste.
No,
I didn't really know that I didn't enjoy the taste when I first started smoking them because I had nothing to compare them to.
You didn't know what you were missing.
But then once I started, no, I didn't know what I was missing.
Yeah.
And then I did go through a brief Newport.
Those are my shits.
Like a gentleman.
I started out smoking
like a gentleman.
Marlboro 27s and Marlboro Blacks, and I went to Newports, never went back. Menthol all the way. That was my last. When I quit smoking,
that was my first one because everyone I knew that smoked had Newports. That was my easiest cigarette to steal from people was the Newport.
And I smoked Newport 100.
Oh, it still is.
Still is.
When I left it, I was
Newports are a very New England cigarette.
Think so?
Yeah. Newport's in a Dunkin' coffee. It can't get any better than that.
Come on.
No, yeah, no, that makes sense.
For me, it was Newport's in a Monster at the DBW. I'll get a fucking Dunkin' Donut and a Monster, and I'll be rubbing Newport's out of the fucking van, driving the paint around to we can eat the van. I'm still trying to get back. I'm still chasing that dragon today. I'll never get back there.
You'll never get it again.
That flavor combination, how it made me feel. 9:30 in the morning on a fucking 90-degree summer day. Come on, can't beat that.
Joe, do you remember buying the Camel unfiltereds that were like in a package like this big instead of this big?
Yeah, because they just have no filter.
Those will fucking knock you the fuck on your ass.
Even if you smoke cigarettes, if you have a non-filtered one, it is like really gets your ass. It's like rolling buglers and
stuff. I remember one time I had what the fuck was it? Oh, we were camping, and someone rolled their own cigarette with the loose American spirits.
Probably Benson.
And I smoked some of it, and I was like, holy shit, that hits hard.
The filter does really.
Last time I did that, I got it from this girl named Casey in Salem. We were all walking around going to bars, and she was my friend's girlfriend, and she's like, "Oh, here's a cigarette I rolled. That really sounds good." And again, I don't smoke weed because I'm mentally ill, so I can't.
It's a good reason why.
Yeah,
it's supposed to make you feel good. If it makes you feel bad, don't do it.
Yeah, it makes you kind of just be like, "Oh shit, I fucking hate this. Fuck, I forgot how much I hate smoking weed."
Yeah, it happens to a lot of people.
And I was like, I'm fucking high as shit. I was like, Casey, what the fuck? She's like, no, she's like, oh, I think I gave you the wrong one. I was like, dude, not
the
cool.
wrong one.
Not cool.
That's fucked up.
Also, now you're already nervous since they tell you that.
I was looking for a homemade rolled fucking,
American Spirit or whatever.
Bugler. Not this,
Bugler.
Okay?
Yeah.
Not cool.
No, not great. But Dom, I think we should do at least one scene of a movie where they do smoke before we take our first break. Would you mind regaling us with one of those?
Yes, yeah. I got a great one to start with.
Thank you.
Sorry, to continue with, because we did technically already start.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite movies of all time. There's a ton of smoking in this movie because it takes place in Boston in the 90s. So there's a ton of smoking. But I think the best scene with the smoking, I'm talking about Boondock Saints.
I almost picked Boondock Saints as one of mine, but I'm glad I didn't, so you could pick it. Yeah, a lot of smoking in that movie.
It's it's like these guys are miles away. You might as well just drag a potato through the north end. It's like, or south, wherever the Irish are from.
South, yeah.
You're better off with beer when they walk in all bloody to the police station.
Yeah.
They sit down to interview them.
Not going to find them.
You get the two brothers and Willem Dafoe all spark up. And they're just casually smoking cigarettes. Norman Reedus blows a smoke ring to start his conversation.
To show how casual he is with his police interrogation. That he's
like, yeah, it's just what we do. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're here to confess to the crime we did, which was self-defense, so we're getting off no problem.
Yeah.
And as they're smoking, they just start changing from English to French to Spanish to German to Russian.
It's crazy.
Throughout the whole conversation, just to show like, oh, by the way, we can do this.
Yeah.
While smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee. We don't care what happens to us because we know we're not going to get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
They're just living their best lives, smoking cigarettes in a police station.
And they have the backing of the community.
It's amazing.
That also smokes cigarettes.
It's just one of those you see like, oh, they're just so relaxed.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that makes you want to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah. A lot of these scenes do for me, at least. Yeah, definitely, for sure. I wish
I've seen that movie so that I had more to add.
Oh yeah,
all right. Well, at our commercial break, we're gonna go watch Boondock Saints.
Yeah, don't come back. No, I couldn't think of a particular scene from it, but when I thought of movies that have smoking in them, one of my first thoughts was Boondock Saints because there's so much smoking in that movie. Like you said, 90s,
just
Boston.
nonstop.
Yeah, which especially like you can still smoke in bars at that time and stuff, so they're just like lighting up in the pub and everything. It's great.
Oh yeah, they're like at a diner, like smoking cigarettes.
And like crazy. Cops used to smoke, like a detective would just smoke cigarettes with. Because now they'll give you a cigarette in the interrogation room because they're trying to get you to talk. But back then the cops would be smoking too, talking to you about, hey, fucking tell me this, tell me that. You know.
The cops will smoke 4 while you're only smoking 1.
Yeah, exactly. Now they have to go and get it. But used to just be like, hey, you want one of mine? And they give you one and they keep going, you know. But imagine getting an interrogation room and they give you a Marlboro Red. You're like, really? I'm about to tell you about a lot of shit. Can you leave me in Newport here? I'm about to be locked away forever. Stuck with a fucking.
I'm going to tell you about a crime. Give me a goddamn Camel Wide.
Give me a Wide.
Some class.
I'll try.
I smoked a Camel Wide like a few days ago.
I haven't had it since I was like 18. I used to like them.
It didn't even do a whole lot. It just
I never had a Wide.
I don't know.
No. I think it's more of a placebo effect where like it looked like more of a cannon, so I felt like it was like hitting harder or whatever, but probably just the same amount. Because also the filter's wider too. It's like
I know, but it's shorter.
It's shorter, yeah.
Yeah, it's shorter. I don't know.
It's probably the same amount of tobacco. They just put more filler in there.
Yeah, it's just like they changed the shape. It's like 2 glasses of water and they're different shapes with the same amount of water. That's just Camel Wide. It's just like a different shape for the same thing. But I used to think they were cool as hell. Because also they're like little cigars. They're like just fat little, layers there. That's also what one of our friends.
And I mean, hey, if they knew what was good for them, they would have made Camel Wide crushes. That would have sold like crazy.
Lavender Wides. Come on, get over it.
Lavender Wides.
Also, don't look at my search terms, but that's one of my top search terms on Google. Lavender Wides.
Lavender Wides. Maybe a patchouli wide would be a big
fuck
hit.
you. You would like
that?
patchouli. Patchouli is like that like
I would like patchouli.
Perfume that's not
The
really perfume.
hippie
It's like a chemical, and all hippies have it. So actually, I thought
It's not a
I thought it was
chemical,
like a
it's-
smell people had.
It is
of
a
course
smell.
it's- of
people
course
had.
it's a
It's a good
chemical.
smell.
All things
it's
are
a
chemical.
fucking plant, dude.
Yeah, I
Patchouli's
know.
a plant.
I
It's just a
know.
plant smell.
Plants are chemicals too.
Imagine if they started selling
Sounds like you don't
Virginia
know.
Slim Wides and they're just regular cigarettes.
Slim Wides. It's like Diet Double Do.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Just Virginia.
Slim Wides. Just Virginia. Meet Virginia.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Well, I think that's pretty
Meet
good.
Virginia.
We got one scene in. I think we should take our first commercial break here. And we'll get
Excellent.
back
I'm
into
sorry
more
to,
scenes.
sorry to jump the gun
John,
on that
but
one.
we'll
I just
get there.
had an emergency pee.
No, I got to go now. So let's take a
See
break.
you guys at the commercial break.
See you after
I'll
that.
be sitting
break.
here.
So, how is it that you guys are fluent in Russian?
We paid attention at school.
Do you speak any other languages?
Why? My mother insisted on it. French? Comment crois-tu qu'il a tout découvert sans nous en parler?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Non hai la minima idea. Forse qualcuno ha visto e ha parlato.
What's that?
It's Italian.
Nicht in unserer Gegend, Mann. Die sind alle 100% irisch. Mit den Bollen splitte keine. Basta.
Jawohl.
Entonces creo que es simplemente muy, muy bueno.
What are you guys doing working at a friggin' meatpacking plant?
Inspector?
Yeah.
The press is everywhere. They're just going nuts for these guys. I don't know what you want to do.
You're not being charged. It's up to you. You want to talk to him?
Absolutely not.
No pictures either. Is there any way that we could stay here?
Yeah, we have an extra holding cell. You guys... Can they stay?
Well, we'll have to check with your mom. But it's okay with me if your friends sleep over. Time to feed the dogs.
Yep, nope, wasn't ready for that one. But we're back, and we're talking about smoking in movies, folks. Not just cigarettes. I think a lot of them are going to be cigarettes, but
Smoking.
anything
Only
that's
one of my
smokable.
4 are cigarettes.
That's fine.
That's
Okay.
still
All right,
most of
John.
them.
That's
I can do math. That's right. That's all of them, right? Yeah.
That's a quarter. 25%.
So far, we've talked about a movie that has no smoking that should, and a
Yes.
movie that has a ton, but I only talked about one little part of it.
Well, you don't have to do
Because,
every scene in every movie.
there are, as we all know, after I think we're coming up on like 6 years, there is no wrong answer on the Dylan Show Basin podcast.
No, all the answers are correct.
Good to know.
No, yeah, it's a good point. That's a great point.
But yeah, John, we'd love to hear
John,
from you.
why don't you give us something?
All right. So, I don't know which one I want to go with first. All right, I know what I'm going to go with. The Breakfast Club. So,
Oh,
Good.
this is
choice.
we've all seen The Breakfast Club, right? Classic.
oh yeah.
Coming of age movie. We all saw
Oh,
this
yeah.
in high school. So I chose the scene where they all smoke weed in the library.
Oh, I mean, a legendary scene.
It starts with whatever the bad boy with the fingerless gloves.
Judd Hirsch, I think is
that's
his
my
name in real
dad.
life. I don't know. I don't know his name in the movie, but Judd Hirsch.
So he goes to go get his weed because this kid took it from him. He's like, "Can I bum my doobage?" And he's
Bum
like,
my doobage.
Doobage.
I guess so.
What the hell? This guy's supposed to be cool, by the way.
And right. And they all head upstairs to like the balcony in the library, and they all start smoking weed. And
Imagine having a balcony in your
where you guys
library in high
remember that?
school. I'd be like, this is the coolest librry ever.
Imagine having a girl that brings sushi to her detention in high school.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you guys also remember his name in the movie is Brian. He's supposed to be like the nerd.
The nerd, yeah. They got the same kid as
You know
Weird
which one I'm talking
and
about?
Candles and all of the shit. Yeah, that's that guy. Yep.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you know about him now.
And just,
he started like lifting weights, and he's like this big beef head guy now because he's like trying to like get away from his nerd status, and now he's like this big like meathead guy. He's gigantic.
He was one of the Rusties in one of the vacation movies before Breakfast Club.
Right, yeah,
that's
he did
right.
a lot of roles like that.
Yeah.
One of the Rusties, yeah, exactly.
But, he throws on some like Ray-Bans and like sits
and he's
back
doing
in
the
the
whole
library.
And
he's like,
he's doing the.
And then he says this one line that fucking kills me, where he just takes a big puff, and then he tries to like eat the smoke out of the air. He's like,
he's doing too much.
He's like, I saw this in a movie one time.
And then he lays back, and he says, chicks cannot hold they smoke. That's just how it is.
He's another like a black jazz musician, the nerdiest white kid from California ever.
He turns into fucking Charlie Parker.
You know he did that for the audition. They're like, "That's great. Be a black old guy. It's great. You're so funny." They'll do that in the movie.
Everyone in 1986 is gonna love this.
They're gonna love it, and they did.
And the whole time, or at least like when they all go smoke weed, the jock guy is the one who's like super reluctant and telling everybody like, no,
Emilio Estevez,
no.
Charlie Sheen's brother.
I was gonna say, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I just love after the whole scene of them, like the bad boy, the nerd, and the popular girl, they're all smoking on the couch up there, and then it just cuts to what I guess is the foreign language room. And the door swings open, and the jock comes walking out, and just billows of smoke.
That's a classic movie thing. If you have a weed scene in a movie, you need to have the smoke come pouring out of the van or the room, whatever you do. You have to let people know we've been smoking in here.
How else will they know they were smoking reefer?
They won't know. You got to know.
Bob Van scene, exactly the same thing. Yeah.
And,
or the Scooby-Doo scene where Shaggy and Scooby walk out of the van and all the smoke comes out and he goes, "Oh, we're cooking in here," to be like, we all know what you're in.
He walks out and he's smoking this doobie, and then I don't know what he does with it. I think he just like throws it on the ground.
Yeah.
And then he rips off his hoodie and he starts like violently fist pumping. And then he runs up and he starts doing cartwheels down the hallway.
Not very weed centric behavior, but yeah, I'm on drugs.
There's a lot. That movie is like, there's a lot of weird things, but it's like high school.
Really
right?
weird.
Like, who did you ever go to high school?
Yeah, it's very.
What about this is accurate?
And like, you would have thought that this guy just smoked like methamphetamines or something.
Oh yeah, he's all jacked
and then
up.
he proceeds to then rip off his long sleeve to reveal his tank top underneath, throws it off the balcony, and then he starts punching himself in the face.
Yeah, never seen anyone act like that after smoking a joint, but I guess,
Well, it's because they laced the joint with creatine, so he's all pumped up now.
That's what it was.
He's getting
and then he starts doing hurdles over bookshelves and doing like high kicks and karate moves. And then he goes back into the foreign language room and closes the door behind him, fist bumping the whole time, does not stop. And then he lets out this roar that is so powerful that the entire door shatters.
Whoa, he's so powerful.
From the power of his roar.
It just sounds like he just mainlined meth.
I thought that was incredible.
Yeah, that is.
Completely inaccurate. The whole scene was first an incredibly accurate depiction of weed, and then the most inaccurate depiction of weed that I've ever seen in my entire life.
What a juxtaposition between those two things, yeah. And I think that definitely works for like one of the more famous smoking scenes ever because everyone knows that scene of him with the Ray-Bans on doing the fucking That's good shit. Well, I'm going to move on to my first smoking scene here. And of course, I have a glut of scenes here, but I want to stick to the ones that are my favorite. And this one, I didn't think of this movie as a smoking movie, but basically every movie before like 1999, people were just smoking in it anyway. And you forget how much of a staple it is for films. Like it'd be weird if people weren't smoking because people were just smoking all the time. And this one is the movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, starring Steve Martin and John Candy. There's a particularly good scene when they're in the car. And Del Griffith has a cigarette going, and Steve Martin's asleep. He's taking a little break, And then the mess around comes on the radio. So Del starts, he has a cigarette in his mouth, the smoke's going in his eyes, and he's playing the air piano on the steering wheel there. His coat gets stuck. And the whole time he's just smoking a cigarette and driving and having a blast by himself. And of course, when the cigarette's about to go out, he throws it out the window and doesn't just come right back in the back window, which I think you don't really see anymore, but I used to see in like at least one car per week back when I was a kid. It's like the burn mark, the hole burns in the back seat, because that would happen to people all the time where they just throw it out the window and they go right back in the back seat and just burn a perfect hole circle in the back. And doesn't he do that? But not before almost crashing between two 18-wheelers. And when they stop and they finally get out, he goes, we're all safe. But the cigarette's still been there. And it's before they changed them so that cigarettes will burn out on their own. And they just kept burning. So the entire fucking car catches on fire after that because that one cigarette that he had. And I'll never forget that as a great cigarette scene of him playing the mess around on the fucking steering wheel and then throwing it, and then the entire car melts and they still have to drive it afterwards. Of a great smoking scene in the movie.
They get back in and keep driving. They drive to the hotel.
With the melted gauges and shit. Drive the whole way there.
Drive to the hotel and they get hammered one nip at a time.
Mm-hmm.
In the hotel room.
And you can smoke in the hotel room too. They didn't care. It was that era or whatever. They're smoking in the airplanes.
Yeah, Del Griffith has a few smoking scenes in that. I think he smokes when they're getting breakfast too.
He smokes the whole movie. Yeah, he's smoking at the diner, wherever he's smoking. Yeah, it's great. And C. Martin does not smoke, which makes it even funny. That's just annoying. This guy just smoking in your face the whole time, trying to be friendly. He's just like couldn't. And he's like, the fucking cigarette. You didn't put out the cigarette.
I love when they're at that diner and they get in the fight because he thinks Steve Martin thinks that Del stole his wallet or his credit card or whatever. He goes, I don't know, here, look at my wallet. There's $25 in there and this blah blah. And he goes, empty. He goes, that's right. Wait, empty.
Wait, what?
He notices.
That's right. Like, empty. Yeah, so I'd say that's my first pick. I think we can wrap back around.
I never would have thought of that movie for smoking.
Whenever I just thought the image of him putting his mouth and he's playing the piano, I was like, oh yeah, hell yeah. Dylan, you can go if you're ready for the next smoking. Well, I guess I shouldn't even say what it is. It's whatever you want it to be. It's you. Go ahead.
Oh, I sure do. It's absolutely. I've got a huge list here of shit.
This little movie called My Sacrifice.
ChatGPT says that smoking is dangerous and it adds your increased risk of cancer if you have it. That's my answer for number 2.
Also, I'm gonna take a second right here to bitch about something. You know when you put on movies these days and it's in the corner, it used to be like,
okay, Grandpa,
strong language, violence, stuff like that. Now when it says, it's they warn you that there are people smoke in the movie, it's like I don't need to know that.
Tobacco
people still smoke on the streets walking around. You don't need to fucking say that.
They have that, yeah. They have that in video games too. They say tobacco references, like, it's rated T for teen. It's tobacco in it.
All right, so I got you guys. The year this movie came out was 2004.
Okay,
and it is renowned to be a movie I have talked about before.
It's renowned to be a movie I've talked about.
Maybe before, maybe not before, not sure.
Yep.
Whatever. So it came out in 2024. Sorry, 2004.
2004. Okay, yeah. I was about to say, like, that's way different to have a smoking movie this current.
Directed by Mick Garris, based on a Stephen King book.
Is it Ride the Bullet?
And, dude, what the fuck? Are you serious?
You love talking about that movie.
Is it not?
I know. It is.
I feel like you expected them together.
I've still never seen it, but I'm gonna watch it.
When you said movie, you talked about a lot, and you thought it was gonna be that or Rubber.
Rubber will come up a lot.
We can't get into Rubber right now. Please, Dylan, just say what you're going to say.
I cannot get into that right now. That's
I
too
can't
much time. We cannot go there.
I've already talked about it enough on this podcast. Fucking Rubber.
There's over the 2 hour 45 minutes this movie probably fucking is David Arquette plays a fucking role in it probably about 3/4 of the way in, where he's driving a 1960 Plymouth Fury.
You better believe it.
Nice.
Way
Solid.
too fast.
Because he doesn't care. He's
way
reckless.
too fast. Well, he doesn't care because the movie centers on the fact that the dead travel fast. So you start to put together that like he's maxing out this 1960 Plymouth Fury. He's going way too fast in this car, and the person in the right seat is what the movie's about. But the whole point of the movie is that this is just the worst day ever for the guy in the right seat. But David Arquette smoking a cigarette, chilling, looking over at him while he's going 120 miles an hour on some back road in the middle of bumfuck.
Jesus.
Smoking a fucking butt. And that's a whole vibe.
That's a
Driving
whole
an old
vibe,
muscle
as the
car.
kids would say.
It is.
An old muscle car that's not really, depends on what engine it has. You know, it's probably at least a V8 with, you know, something. But like,
I would
he's
hope
smoking
so.
a cigarette, driving way too fast. And that is a cigarette that has a place in this world.
Hell
Much
yeah.
like,
And also,
which
it
is
shows the guy
not
doesn't give a fuck.
Which,
he's like, I'm not smoking a cigarette while I'm driving.
He's
I don't
looking
care.
over
I don't care.
and driving too fast, scaring the shit out of everyone. We've all been in a car like that in high school where someone's driving too fast and you're terrified.
Yeah, I've been in one with you.
No, but I cared, and I wouldn't want to. But I wouldn't want to make you upset. I go, hey, I know. I'm trust me on this.
But you drive pretty fast sometimes.
Reckless.
Yeah, right.
This is a reckless drive, and it reminds me much of
pretty
a
reckless
movie that never existed about Dick Trickle.
Not Cole Trickle.
Dick Trickle. John, you know about him?
The name has rung so many bells right now.
Dick Trickle was a professional NASCAR driver in the 80s who...
And also my diagnosis the last time I saw my doctor.
Well, you need to get checked out again if that's what's going on. You shouldn't be trickling from your dick.
Just tie a hair tie around it and it'll tighten up the
That
hose.
Should do it. But Dick Trickle was a NASCAR driver who, back when they had open face helmets, so it was a helmet just like basically looked like this hat and this thing here.
That's so crazy they used to do that.
So he always had a cigarette in his mouth during all of his races. Daytona 500, you fucking name it. He was always smoking a butt.
That's amazing.
Always, the whole fucking time.
The
He's
top
always smoking.
talent in the world. He's like, I gotta smoke while I'm driving.
Yeah.
It worked for him, man. Yeah. So that was it. But yeah, it's much like that where you're like doing something really intense. Whereas, you know, this movie, he's got a butt. He's fucking ripping the butt.
Where you're going that fast, you need something to slow yourself down at the same time.
Exactly.
It's a speedball.
Yep. So that's one. So riding the
I think
bullet,
it is
another movie of cigarettes.
That's a great one too, because it really is an indicator when you're smoking cigarettes. It's an indicator that the character is like relaxed and like doesn't give a fuck. And having him like drive recklessly, but also having the cigarette is like showing like, oh, I'm not even focused. I'm chilling, dude. If someone has a cigarette in their hand in a movie, it's like an indicator that they're relaxed, they are comfortable, they're not freaking out. Like Dom's Boondock Saints thing, where they go into the police station, they let up a butt, they go, just so you know, this is a physical indicator that I'm cool. I'm just chilling the fuck out. I'm not nervous at all. I'm not in fight or flight because I'm smoking a cigarette.
As you guys know, there's two things missing from the fact that we don't smoke cigarettes anymore. Is that one, you can have great conversations outside of a bar because you go out there and smoke, and you can
so true.
You actually take in things. There's no reason to ever step outside and just look at the sky.
You don't do it.
Cool
and if you do, you're on your phone
you don't do
looking
it anymore.
at it.
It sucks. You're on your fucking phone looking at it. So there's something to that. Be like the, you know, everything besides the, you know, the 90s kind of kicked it off with that stuff. With like, oh, let's all not. It's like, no, the social aspect of smoking cigarettes outside of a bar or outside of a work or this or grocery store or whatever it is, you can actually like take a look at what you're involved in. You know, like you're part of this.
You're in the moment.
Blob.
Yeah.
Cigarettes are the last things that we had because now it's just like you're just fucking on your phone.
Yeah, fucking brutal. Like we didn't sound old enough. Dom, would you like to tell us your next smoking film moment?
I would love to, because I am going to pick up just where I left off before. Boondock Saints was 1999. This movie from the same year that I watched years later. Saw both of these in the same weekend. Thanks to my
were you
sister.
Born yet?
In 1999? Are you say John or Dom?
Dom.
Yeah, I was born.
Just checking.
John.
Right.
No.
Was John?
No. He said no.
Wait, did you know 9/11?
Dude, I didn't remember 9/11 happening.
Wait, John was crying the whole time, but that's because he needed his diaper changed, not because of the towers.
Were you? But so you were alive. You were alive for 9/11.
I was alive. I was not aware.
Okay, all right. That's all that matters. Sorry.
Yeah, he was. He existed.
I'm talking about a movie where they smoked the entire time, but there's one of my favorite smoking scenes. I'm talking about Fight Club.
I had that on my list too.
Solid.
Yeah, it's a great smoking
There's a video on YouTube.
Absolutely.
There's a video on YouTube where they count every cigarette in the movie, and it's a lot.
I bet.
Nice.
Between Marla and Tyler
my favorite
and Jack.
one, Oh, Marla, every single scene she's in, I'm pretty sure she's smoking.
holding a cigarette the entire movie. She's smoking a cigarette.
Entire time. Yeah, she had a Newport 1000. It never burns out.
Wow.
Fuck you for making me laugh at that, but go ahead.
That's pretty cool.
Gotcha.
So that's 10 100s wrapped together.
Yeah, good math.
Very cool. Very cool. Very technology.
I'm smoking the Newport toboggan.
In Smoking the Man at 10 100 is CB slang for taking a piss. Never forget that.
10 100.
I need a 10 100 soon for the commercial break for sure.
Yeah, we'll get
But
there.
my favorite smoking scene in Fight Club is when when he's still just the narrator before you know that he is Tyler.
Spoiler alert. Just kidding.
Too bad. It came out in 1999.
Yeah, I'm just fucking with you.
He's in the office. He's like not even wearing a tie. He's got a bloody smoking a cigarette at his desk. Spock's boss walks up and goes, "You can't smoke that in here." He just looks at him and goes, "Is that your blood?" Some of it.
I also love
half a cigarette left. Decent ash hanging off that thing. Just like complete working, no hand smoking. In the office, no one else is smoking. Boss just goes, "Why don't you go home?"
Well, I also love in that movie, because when I was going to bring it up, is that when the movie starts, he doesn't smoke, but Tyler does. And he's like, "I don't smoke. I don't like to do that." But then as it goes on, Tyler starts giving him cigarettes, and they share cigarettes. And then at some point, he's just smoking in the office. And you're like, "Oh, yeah." As it ends, you know why it's happening. But it's like that character doesn't smoke, and Tyler like introduces him to it. But we all know now.
Yeah.
Tyler doesn't introduce him to shit. He does.
The second running for me for that one is after Lou comes into the basement, does the whole says Lou's bar up front. I'm fucking Lou.
I'm fucking Lou.
He beats the shit out of Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt, they help him up. He's sitting down, he's all fucking bloody. Puts a cigarette in his mouth. A guy right there lights it, and that's when he tells him about Project Mayhem. Completely fucking bloody, smoking a cigarette.
Such a good one, dude.
That's Fight Club has got to be one of the best cigarette movies of all time. That's a great trick. I have the best cigarette movie of all time. I'm hoping it stays till the end, but we'll see if you guys pick it first. But if
me
you
too,
don't,
I do vote that it's a. I got one too, but my end one is also I think
I have the best.
You might have the same.
Mine's the best. Fight Club is no, mine's not the same as yours, but I do think it's time for
that. I believe there's no way that Dylan's is on either of our lists, but Joe, we might fight each other over this one.
But mine's good, yeah. But I think it's time for a commercial break.
We're taking another break. Smoke if you got him.
This is a non-smoking theater, so please, no smoking. For the enjoyment of others, please refrain from conversation during the feature presentation. At this time, please turn off all cell phones and pagers. And remember, no one has the right to touch you in your bathing suit area.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Dylan Joe Basin podcast.
Hell yeah!
It's your three hosts plus right now one of our absolute favorite guests, John Lacombe, and we're here to talk to you guys about continuing talking about cigarettes and movies and why that's
smoking
so
in general
funny. Yeah, smoking in general, just why it's so funny and like such a thing where it's like. It's something that we look back upon with rose-colored glasses. Is really the best way to put it.
I think that's put very well.
I'm not sure that those glasses ever dimmed. It's just still good.
It's still rosy.
Still rosy.
It's like I once heard when you look at the past with rose-colored glasses, all flags look like red flags, so you can't tell the difference.
That's a good point. Yeah. No, great point. And I also want to declare this the moment of my first podcast as a truck owner.
Oh, thank God! I think you're gonna say bankruptcy.
There we go.
No, that would be a real
that comes when the next vehicle shows up.
Yeah, no, dude. I think I have all the cars I need right now. I don't need any more cars.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, no, I'm pretty good.
Cool.
I'm pretty good, man. Yeah. So I'm good with cars, but this is now the year of truck Dylan, and
the year
I
of truck
want
Dylan.
to talk about myself for a second. I am now the owner of a 2001 Chevy 1500 ZL7 lifted with giant tires. Don has seen it, and I'm a different guy now.
What size are those tires? If you don't mind,
I don't even know. They're fucking huge. I don't know.
Huge.
All I know is that right now it's very interesting because
Is it?
It's interesting. The ghost.
It's interesting because people respect me more.
That's not true. That's not true at all.
No, they really do. Everyone, I walked into AutoZone. People,
yeah, that's who you need respect from. People that work at AutoZone.
People who respect me at AutoZone a lot more.
Well, they respect me so much more now that they see that in the parking lot.
Yeah,
and then also when I'm on the highway.
Do. Yeah, because they know you're going to keep them getting money.
Good, well said, Dom.
AutoZone.
Could have been a much better way to say that.
Dom,
the brain doesn't always work.
Dom, this is where I think that you're kind of overthinking that. This
is where I regret letting Dylan take us back to the podcast.
Is that this is my first American car, and it's the first time I can buy a thermostat housing for like $15 instead of like $120. So,
yeah, but if you had a 2011 American car, you would not be able to do that.
Okay.
But I don't care. Let's talk about smoking.
All right. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying is that like
you're saying you're supposed to bring us back to the podcast. It's your
Dylan, there's
a great. Let's go,
Dylan. There's a great smoking thing you can say about that truck right now.
Wow. I already smoked cigarettes in it.
Nope.
Hey, there you go.
What did you find in the truck?
I found one Winston.
Winston's. We didn't bring it up earlier. Winston's classic cigarette.
I have a question.
So I was vacuuming it out, and I was like, "There's an unsmoked Winston in this truck."
Unsmoked. I thought smoked Winston in the ashtray. I couldn't tell.
No, unsmoked Winston in the truck, as well as a Sig Sauer brand 9mm shell already shot.
Oh, okay.
And
this tracks to what you bought.
And a 30-06 shell shot already
rifle
stuck in the dashboard, like by the window, so I can't get it out.
Nice.
Yeah, good. So I'm just saying is that the respect is just getting out of control. People really look at me differently.
John, you had a question for him, I think you said?
Yeah, so as a 2001, does it have a cigarette lighter built in?
It does, absolutely.
Oh, no that tracks. Yeah. Cigarette lighters in the car.
Still works too. I tested it out. Don't worry, first thing I did. I was like, I'm not sure I can buy this truck. Let me see if that works. It works.
I'm gonna smoke this 1-year-old Winston right now.
So, John, since you're a little younger than the rest of us folks on here, were you familiar with being raised in a car where you do press it, then it clicks, and then you stick your thumb on it when you're 4, and you get the classic like
learning the hard way
that looks like a bunch of circles?
Well, he was born a year before
my parents owned
it came out.
Had cigarette lighters.
Well, okay.
Did your parents ever smoke?
I never burnt myself on one, but
you never burn yourself on one.
Your parents smoke?
White. You get a white thing on your thumb.
Oh yeah. You get that metallic. You get the metal on your thumb kind of thing.
Yeah. No, it looks like it just looks like a burner on the top of a stove, but like way more thin.
Yeah, the ridges.
That was a real fun game.
Good old Ted Taft, not his real name. He stole his brother's identity, but he used to light a cigarette with a lighter. He'd be driving. He would press in the cigarette lighter. When it popped out, he would throw his cigarette out the window. It was his. It was like his way to like smoke less. That was his built-in timer. So he would light a cigarette, click the lighter in.
The lighter was to help him stop smoking, not help him stop. That's
a timer. God, that's so funny. Okay.
I love that idea. Right. That's what I think about when Dylan says, "I'm not going to smoke this week." He's pushing the lighter in to try to help him not smoke, so that he can light it up later.
Pretty much when it comes to booze and nicotine, I'm doing the lighter, the cigarette lighter trick. Yeah.
Well, at least you're trying. It's more than I'm doing.
You're totally right on that.
But that being said, John, will you regale us with your next movie, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm going with a little bit of an unconventional pick. This is a cigarette.
Beautiful.
But this is not a movie with a plot or actors or
no actors.
Yeah, any of that. This is from Jackass 2.
Oh.
And it is the scene where Johnny Knoxville puts on a blindfold, lights a cigarette.
This is great.
Stands there. And then a bull comes charging into frame.
That is great.
Flips him all the way around into the air. And then he stands back up, rips the blunt, cigarette still in his mouth, still lit.
John, that is, away. I would have never thought of that for a cigarette scene. You're so right about that. Damn.
That's such a good, because it's like they'd already done the bull stuff so many times. It's like, all right, well, how are we going to step it up a notch? Like, just put a fucking cigarette in my mouth. It'll be so much fun for me.
He picks it up and then waits for the bull.
Yeah, he's
that
like
is the wildest inhale of your life.
It's so funny.
Here comes the bull. Damn,
he always had trimmed horns too. They were like the full blown
pointy.
They didn't have the nubs. That was was dangerous.
He's got a weird thing with bulls. He was any scene with a bull. He was always in there. He was always the last one out of the pen. He just loved it.
He always said it was because he wanted to take the most hits. Maybe you think that's what it is? I don't know. But he always said it's because he felt like it was his thing. So he wanted to, take the most hits, which even though he's like one of the oldest guys there. The most recent Jackass,
he did do like the most dangerous stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But he finally stopped dyeing his hair black.
Guy's a legend. I would have never thought of that, John. That's a fucking great one.
Yeah, that's so fucking good.
I was picking up a trailer the other day and I saw a guy like that who he shook my hand and I'm like,
he was blindfolded.
Like a dirt.
What's up, brother?
No, but he was like a single 50-year-old with a lot of dirt bikes in his house. And I picked up a trailer from him. He had dirt bikes in his house.
Oh, that's cool.
And I bought a trailer from him and he shook my hand and I was like, dude, this guy has
wash your hands,
at least 3 out of 5 fingers reattached.
Oh yeah, he's all like Frankenstein hands.
No question. He shook my hand and I was like, oh my God. It was like this. I was like, how you doing, dude? From dirt biking and doing crazy shit. I was like, and he's like, I don't drink anymore. I'm like, okay.
Probably should. You're gonna lose your fucking limbs.
Get it, just like John Knoxville.
I don't drink anymore. I just drink anymore.
Very cool. Yeah, all set. Yeah, it looks like your whole hand has been run over by a fucking skid steer 5,000 times. Yeah, cool, nice.
And you did it. You did your drinking. You did do it. It wasn't like I never tried. It's like, oh, I did it.
No one's gonna tell you like, oh man, you're not funny anymore. It's like, nah, I really went.
No, I did it. I went.
I went. I redlined that shit till I was fucking 40, and
he really redlined it.
Yeah, no, I get that. Yep.
All right,
Joe, what you got? John, is it me?
It's you.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, dude. I want to bring this one up. This is actually not, weirdly enough, I wouldn't call it a classic cigarette movie, but it's one of the first things I thought about with a cigarette scene. And this is the movie Jaws. And one of the best scenes in the movie, he's chumming the waters. He's got the cigarette hanging out of his mouth, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you gotta go back here and chum the waters with me." He's got it dangling out of his mouth with the fucking nice big glasses on. He's just chumming the water, and it cuts back to him. And one of the best parts about the shot is that it's not shot like now in modern horror movies. They'll shoot like with a blank spot in the scene where oh, it's gonna be a jump scare soon. This is shot like you're just watching him just chilling, just smoking a cigarette, dangling out of his mouth, just chumming the waters, and then there's Bruce comes right out of the water right behind him, and he just does a double take and looks over. And you would think the classic movie thing, he would drop the cigarette out of his mouth. No, he doesn't. He still holds it. He just looks at it with big wide eyes, and it stays in his mouth. He goes, "The fuck was that?" And I was like, that is one of the most coolest cigarette scenes ever. Because it's showing what Dylan was talking about earlier, where like it's a symbol of like you're dangerous, but like you're relaxed. And the guy is not relaxed at all. He just had cigarettes, but he just panicked looking at the shark. He looks back at Flint and he's like, "What the fuck is this? I want to get that." So chilled. I want to get it. Why don't you come back here? And then he turns around. There's Jaws, Bruce the shark, and he just had the dangling out of his mouth there. And it's just such a great cigarette scene of him just smoking on the boat. Those fellas. And there's a lot of smoking in the boat in the movie, but that's the best part of it, though, is him with just that thing dangling out.
Again, not a movie I would think about cigarettes until it gets brought up, though. Then I'm like, oh, they smoke all the time in that movie.
And it's one of the best
scenes. I mean, really, any movie from the 70s.
That's what I mean. It's just like a background. It's like they're breathing, they're eating. It's just part of the scenery. But something really sticks out to you. And that's one that sticks out to me is that scene in Jaws where he's just chumming the water to the butt hanging out of his mouth. Love that.
That's a good one.
There you go. Who's up next? I think it's is it Dom? No, it's Dylan.
It
Dylan. Goes Dylan,
Dom, I think it's
the pianist.
So Dylan's up next.
No, I think it's Big Dog here.
That's right.
Is that DMX?
That was DMX.
Rest
It
in
sounds
power.
identical DMX. I did almost buy a Hummer H1.
Gross.
Oh
Speaking
my
of
God,
that
dude.
movie,
At least it was H1, N1.
There we go. Beat
well, it
me
was
to
the
it.
H1. It was that or the truck I bought, and I was for the same price. I was like, I'm gonna drive to New Jersey and buy a Hummer.
No matter
H1.
what, you're gonna buy a car that's completely douchey. So you had to just get one of them.
No, it was a Hummer. The reason I didn't buy the H1 is because it was like the single cab one, where the back seats are just two benches for people sitting side by side before you bring into a rack.
Like soldiers back that are wounded to the fucking home base.
Yeah, and I was gonna buy it, and then I didn't. Then I did some research on towing, and the axles are gear driven. Dom, you know that. And to tow what I'm trying to tow with a Hummer H1 that has no,
I'm beer driven
doors or heat or anything, it was just kind of not looking great for me. So I didn't do it.
Aren't H1s like 7 miles a gallon anyway?
And my trucks
they're
are
the closest. They're basically like they just take the military wants to go. Here you go.
Okay, yeah.
It's not meant.
They
for
do
towing.
look cooler though, because they don't look like douchey Escalade versions of Hummers. They look like the actual what they're trying to sell you before they.
Once you get up to the H2, it's a Chevy Suburban with a different body on it.
It's so dumb.
Yeah, that
exactly.
makes
So
sense.
stupid. Yeah. So an H1. So this was
a Hummer. It's a fucking Humvee.
Yeah, it's a government Humvee, HUMVEE or whatever it is. It was a military one, so it was tan and probably full of bullet holes and
they go like 55 miles an hour also. So.
They don't go past than 50. They don't go faster than 55 or 60. And there's nothing to it. And I realized it was a bad towing vehicle.
And,
so
what cigarette movie was that had the H1?
I'll tell you in a second. Because the whole point of this is that. No, this is about that. So,
nice.
Yeah, no, it's 100% the same line of that. So I didn't do that. But what I did do was think of a movie for this that made sense. And this goes down as it could be a number one, but I'm gonna throw it in here anyway because my number one is better than is just so fucking funny. This isn't funny. It's just very, very nice. It's very fucking nice.
Oh yeah, it didn't have to be funny. It just be cool, you know.
No, this is just fucking nice. But I've brought this up a lot. So 1950, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Captain Nemo.
Oh yeah. I know what you're gonna say now.
Kirk Douglas, the fucking guy who played Igor, and a bunch of other people.
Yeah.
One of the first times that they're
Captain
brought
Nemo.
into the Nautilus, they sit down for dinner and they have octopus and fish and this and that and a steak that's made of whale and whatever it is. Then Captain Nemo's like, "Can I offer you guys a cigar?" And they say, "Absolutely." They're smoking cigars, and then the guy who's Igor goes, "Well, good sir, what kind of cigar is this?" And he goes, "It's a seaweed cigar."
It's all over the ocean, baby. Seaweed cigar scene.
They're all smoking
Dylan, you are
seaweed
so right
cigars.
on this one.
Smoking seaweed cigars, and they're like, "My master, this is very, very cool. I can't believe these few like cigars."
They make their own cigars,
and they're seaweed cigars, and they're inside the Nautilus smoking seaweed cigars after a beautiful meal, drinking wine made out of fermented algae, and
it's all make your own. Also, smoking inside a submarine must be wild. Like you're in literally a tube full of seaweed smoke.
Well, yeah, where do you vent it? I mean, where do you vent the fucking hood?
Yeah, no, you're bad news.
Well, you have to. I mean, I actually never thought about that. But like for the chefs and submarines, where does the vent go to? Because like, that's pretty crazy.
It's just all recirculated air and shit. It's not good.
I was gonna say, it must get filtered and just pumped back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a lot of filtering to be able to pump that back in because...
Yeah, it's also a movie.
Yeah, it is.
No, but even modern day nuclear submarines, you know, they have full-blown kitchens and movie theaters and stuff like that. And how
they
do
don't
you...
have movie
they have
theaters, do they?
full... Oh, they fucking do.
Yeah, they have movie rooms. It's not a.
It's like two guys with a chair looking at TV.
Yeah, no,
right?
you
Let's get real.
They have everything you need because you're in there for 6 months, dude. Yeah,
no,
like
it's fucked.
As you know, like these subs, you know, especially the old school ones, they when they're submerged, they're on battery power, and then when they're on the surface, they're diesel generators that refill the batteries and turn the motors and whatever it is. But like now they're nuclear, so they can stay underwater for a lot fucking longer without any byproducts.
Like you said, months at a time.
But,
it's wild.
But yeah, where does the food smoke go?
I don't know. It's worth it.
I don't know. But anyways,
Yeah.
smoking seaweed cigars.
Seaweed cigars, cool. Great fucking pick, Dylan. That's a great one. I didn't think of Captain Nemo. Yeah, smoking
very
cigars.
Cool scene from Captain Nemo making seaweed. He did so much where he made all the food from like his local little farms that he.
Yeah, he was
got stuff from. And he also was like, we need to make cigars. We got to make cigars. Sure. We're gonna make them out of seaweed. It's very cool.
You gotta smoke. You know, you're going.
Well,
that many leagues under the sea.
Yeah, that's probably the first thing they figured out how to do down there.
Yeah.
Well, if you're an intellectual, you smoke. We know that. All of them. Nikola Tesla, fucking Einstein, whatever
all the
it is.
Smartest people
you smoke because it's a neurotropic or whatever they call it. Like nicotine has a benefit to brains, no question.
Yeah, that's true.
So you have to have seaweed cigars if you're going to rule the world.
That's right. From under the sea, absolutely.
Under the sea.
Under the sea.
So them sitting there at dinner smoking seaweed cigars and going, Captain Nemo, what is this? Oh, this is a seaweed cigar, my boy.
That must taste so bad, though. Seaweed cigar.
Very nice. This is very, very good. I cannot believe this, Captain Nemo. You make a cigar out of seaweed.
Hey, it looks just like a Cuban cigar, except it's seaweed. Yeah, salty, briny.
And salty. A salty cigar.
Smoking a fucking octopus. Not great. Dom, you want to go next?
Yeah, Joe, I'm going to piggyback on your famous cigarette trope of where you would think he would drop the cigarette out of his mouth when he got shocked. This is a movie where I believe that was the plan for the scene, but it just didn't happen the way they intended it. And they were like, actually, that's better. Let's keep that in.
Yeah.
Talking about Ghostbusters.
Oh,
when
the biggest cigarette
in the hotel
of all cinema history. I'll put the picture up now. It's barely in his mouth. It's floating. Like a ghost is holding it up for him. Go ahead, Dom.
It's Dan Aykroyd's character of Ray, I believe. He's walking through the hotel. He got the cigarette in his mouth. You can tell, like, they don't show up. He, like, clearly just lit it. He's not even smoking it in the scene. It's just, like, sitting in his mouth. Barely in his mouth.
Barely in. It's like hanging on with a thread. It's just like dangling out of his mouth.
And then he sees Slimer, and he opens his mouth, and the cigarette leans down, sticks to his lip, and hangs there. Doesn't fall off. Then when he turns, it finally falls.
It's great. It's improv.
There's got to be a good 5 or 6 seconds of it just hanging on his lip, like he had a dry spot on his lip or something. It's just stuck.
It's so good,
hanging straight down. It's fantastic.
They probably had to like dab his lip dry for that scene.
Well, it sounds like
I don't even think it was intentional. I think it was supposed to fall out,
but it didn't fall out. It
just stuck, and he just kept going.
Yeah, it should have fallen out. That's fucking awesome. Yeah. Then Slimer shows up. He slimes everybody. It's a great time.
Yep.
It's hard to let your cigarettes.
There's not. I mean, they smoke a little bit in that movie. Like, it's not a ton. I mean, they do it when they bring the fourth guy in there, explain to him, that's a big Twinkie. He's smoking a cigarette in that scene. But
yeah,
there's
they
not
don't smoke
a ton
as
of
like
cigarette
as a
smoking in that
move.
movie.
It's not like smoking is like a choice. It's just like people just smoke. It's one of those things. But
Yeah.
the Dan
just
Aykroyd
one
scene
of
with
those
it
things, yeah.
dangling out of his mouth. I mean, it literally is the closest I've ever seen to a cigarette not being in someone's mouth. It's like touching it, and it's just
It's just
dangling
it's
off
resting there.
the edge of his lip. Like, it's definitely because it's a dry spot. Like, it's just stuck like suction in your lip.
Yeah.
And it's just barely on there. So good. Great scene. Not barely even smoking. Why don't we do how about me and John each do one more, and then we'll take our last break.
Sounds great.
Sounds
I
good.
have so many
Thanks,
more,
Joe.
but I'll cut it down for you guys. John,
I have a ton. I'm going to run through a bunch.
We'll do
before
honorable
we do our
mentions.
last ones.
We'll do honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Because my last one is going to be, you guys are going to cream your jeans when I get that. John, would you like to give us one more?
You're gonna cream your jeans when you see mine too, because it's just so goddamn good.
Hell
and
yeah.
I recorded it in advance on my phone
Really?
after watching the movie, just because it doesn't exist.
Send us that. We'll throw that shit in. John, go ahead if you feel ready.
All right. So this is another marijuana smoking scene.
Yeah, buddy, that Chiba.
And this comes from the musical, not musical, but the music.
Jesus Christ Superstar.
No, Dewey Cox.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
You don't want no part of this, Dewey.
We're talking.
All right.
That movie's great.
So this is, of course, when he walks over and he opens up the closet door, and they're in there smoking reefer.
It's Tim Meadows is in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he says, he's like, "What are you guys doing in here?" He's like, "You don't want no part of this." And then there's already so many. The entire interaction is just great line after great line. But my favorite is when he asks him. He's like, when he's like, "What are you doing here?" He's like, "We're smoking reefer. Can't you smell it?" And then Dewey Cox goes, "No, I can't." Just like really, really sad. And then of course
when he tells him about it. Yes, I got it.
Yeah, and then he sees, there's this whole back and forth.
What is it?
Where he's like, "Well, I don't want no hangover." He's like, "It doesn't give you a hangover."
Oh, classic, dude. This is the fucking best. Yeah. Yep.
Will I get addicted? It's not habit forming.
I know exactly.
Well, I don't want to OD. You can't. It won't make me want to have sex, right? It makes sex even better. Well, it must be expensive, right? It's the cheapest drug there is. Like, you don't want it. He's like,
you don't want no part of this.
I think
all right, come on in here.
He's like, all right, just one time. Good, you want it.
Yeah, that shit's great. It's always in a funny weed scene. It's also like the classic biopic music scene where they first get into drugs and it ruins their life, and it's like that one didn't ruin his life.
You have to include it. It's gotta be there.
It's so good.
It makes it even better. It's non-habit.
That might be the best scene of the entire. That's the best scene of the entire movie.
You don't want no part of this,
yeah.
Dewey. It's like they're doing 100%. Heroin in the bathroom. He's like, they're smoking weed. Like, you don't want no part of this. That shit rules. That's a great.
They
great
do it again
call.
50 years later, and he's about to take Viagra. He goes, "You don't want any part of this." Because you're right, I don't. Because I don't think you understand. Gives you a boner for hours. Because no, really, like I'm okay. I don't.
Oh man.
Oh, that's a great one.
Hell yeah, that's such a good one.
So I'll do my last one before the break, and then we'll do honorable mentions and then our last ones. But I had to say this one. It's the movie, if you guys haven't seen it already, Training Day, starring Denzel Washington and Ethan Hawke. And there's a famous scene
goddamn Joe.
when they're in the car. And Denzel, I gotta say, is one of the best cigarette actors ever. Just the way he just moves it around, he's just talking. He makes it feel so natural. He uses it as like a prop. And there's a scene, he lights up a cigarette and he's in the car and he's training this guy. And this guy's already been a police officer for years, but now he's on like the drug team, like the fucking, plain clothes, real big vice team shit. And he's kind of like, hazing a little bit. And he's like, you want to smoke some of this, Jake? And he lights up and he's like, oh yeah. I mean, I obviously I can't be doing any, drugs or whatever. He's just like, oh no, it's all good, man. You got to get used to this kind of shit. This is what we're doing now. That's what we're doing. He's like, nah, man, I'm good. He's like, I'm not asking. I'm telling you, fucking smoke it. And he's like, all right, man. And he's trying to simulate like the feeling of being in a room with people who actually are doing drugs. And he hands him the cigarette or the joint or whatever, and he smokes it. He's like, "Oh shit, Jake! I don't know, it's wet." He's like, "What? I didn't know you like to get wet, Jake." He's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Fucking PCP on that, man. You smoke PCP right now." He's like, "What the fuck do you mean, man? What the fuck?" He's like, "Oh shit, Jay, you crazy? You smoking PCP in the car with me right now, Jay? I can't believe that." And then he starts freaking the fuck out. He's like, "Oh, Jay, you're in for trouble now. You better buckle in. It's gonna be hours and hours of this now." He's like, "Dude, what the fuck? What?" And he's in the Denzel just loving it, just living up, being like, "Oh, Jake, Jake, you're in trouble now." Great cigarettes. He bullies him into it for his job, and then he's like, "Oh, that has PCP in it." And he's like, "What do you mean it's PCP?" And he's like, "Yeah, you're in for it now. I know I like to get wet." And that scene, as good as it is, made even more famous by the Chappelle sketch where it's him and Wayne Brady, and it's the same scene where he says, "If you don't smoke this with me right now, Dave, I'm gonna get out of this car." And then after he smokes the PCP with Dave Chappelle, he goes, "Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch?" Which is still one of the most iconic Chappelle segments of all time. So yeah, I would say that the Training Day, the Jake getting wet scene, definitely up there for smoking scenes in cinema history.
Can I add one in while we're before commercial break?
One in before we do the break. Go for it.
So this is one of the best ones in the whole fucking planet.
Yeah,
you guys have no idea what's coming up, and it's not on your list. but it could be. Not like my number one. This could be on your list.
Yeah.
But it's not. It is in the movie. So, or Vietnam movies. Name 3. Joe, go.
Apocalypse Now, Platoon.
Nice.
And Tropic Thunder.
Forrest Gump.
Those are 4. Yeah, it's good.
Rambo 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, yeah. Rambo 2.
All right. So in Platoon, it's Willem Dafoe.
I got one of them. Nice. Our second Willem Dafoe reference. Boondock Saints and now Platoon.
Yep.
Willem Dafoe is in the Vietnam movies that are fucking the best, but it's Platoon, and it's after one of their first little like
times they were platooning.
Whatever. They're back. No one's dead. Some people are dead. Whatever. And they open up the fucking barrel of the shotgun and they clear it.
Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, go ahead.
And
this one rules.
Fucking clear it. And Willem Dafoe is pointing the shotgun just like this at fucking it's is it Charlie Sheen?
Charlie Sheen, yeah. Martin Sheen's Apocalypse Now is Charlie Sheen Platoon. Yeah.
And they're all
we just mentioned all 3 Sheens.
And we had Estevez in earlier for Breakfast Club.
They put their mouth on the end of the shotgun barrel, and then they fucking
use it as like a big bong
through the shotgun.
Yes,
and they're like,
such a good scene.
Man.
And the music is playing, and it's the best fucking scene ever, dude. That
is
such
a description of Vietnam. It's like we're doing drugs and it's so dangerous.
They actually did. It's not. They didn't just make up the movie. They actually did that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Like Welcome to Vietnam.
Dylan, good
pull. Just like
and you're tasting some of that gunpowder no matter what.
Oh yeah, it's part of it.
You're getting the whole thing, and that gun has killed people already.
Yep.
And they're smoking weed out of the fucking barrel.
Yeah, fucking amazing.
Out of the fucking
Great
barrel.
Scene.
Classic fucking scene.
Didn't even think of that.
Is a real number 1 candidate, no question.
You don't want no part of this.
That one,
Charlie Sheen.
That's iconic.
Charlie Sheen.
So good. But that's one
Absolutely.
that is a notable mention that needs to be on here. No fucking question.
Hell yeah.
Smoking weed out of the shotgun barrel.
Barrel of a shotgun in Vietnam. Insane. That's got to be, that's a hell of a way to get
in the tents while everyone's listening to fucking Vietnam music. Goddamn good.
CPR
and shit. Yeah, Creed is for sure. Yeah, probably
Buffalo Springfield.
Buffalo Springfield. Yeah, you hit all the hits. Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
All right, guys, we're gonna take our last break here. Then we're gonna do some honorable mentions, and we're gonna send you home. And if you guys have a shotgun at home, please don't smoke out of it. That's not the way to do it. There's other ways to do it. That's legal. We'll see you guys outside the break.
Right. Slow ahead. I can go slow ahead. Come on down and chum some of this shit. Anybody got a light for me? We're gonna finish off this podcast with smoking the movies here, kid.
Welcome back to the DJ BP. You have your 4 favorite smokers on today, all smoking it up for film history.
Yeah, all smoking hot, you mean?
Yeah, some of us are. I won't tell you which ones are. We get a couple uggos on here. But me and Dom are going to rattle off a couple honorable mentions because we have so much more on the list, and we don't need to get into it, but we should at least mention them. Dom, do you want to go first?
Dommy Salami, bringing into honorable mentions.
Honor us with the mentions.
Salami.
Joe, if on a chance I do start, if any of you, if I start mentioning your last ones, stop me.
Okay, that's fair. Same goes for me.
Yeah.
Got it.
The quick little one, smoking weed one, Dazed and Confused, and they're
classic.
Outside of the where the pool hall.
Yeah,
it's not. They don't talk about it. It just happens. The main character guy, he's got his belt. He's got a pipe on his belt buckle that he just mid conversation just pops it off, takes a hit, puts it right back on. They never mention it. They don't talk about it. He just does it really quick. It's almost not a part of the movie.
And first pipe mention of the night too is good shit.
Yeah, pipe. Yeah,
go for that. That's a good one.
Another good one. Hellboy, the original one, the good one, Ron Perlman. Jeffrey Tambor is the head of the FBI. Guy. He hates Hellboy. He's against him the whole time.
Yep.
End of the movie, everything's all worked out. Hellboy goes to light a cigar. His lighter's not working. Jeffrey Tambor goes, "No, I'm your friend now." He goes, "What are you doing with the lighter? That's not how you light cigars. This is what you do." And he takes a box of matches, not the flip out cardboard ones, a box, wooden matches, lights it and goes, this is how you light cigars. You get better flavor this way. Teaches him how to smoke a cigar. That scene is the reason I first smoked a cigar.
For Hellboy? Nice.
Yes.
Thank you, Hellboy.
We watched Hellboy like religiously at my house.
Damn. I've never watched it.
Back to the Future, when Martin McFly gets locked in the back of the band's car during the Enchantment of the Sea dance.
Oh, yeah.
All 4 car doors open, the 5 members get out, the smoke billows out because they're smoking weed in there.
Like John said earlier, the billowing weed, that's how you know they just smoked. The weed comes pouring out.
It's cigarettes too, because they're all smoking something. And the Biff's goons there go, we don't want to mess with no reefer addicts. Because, it's the 50s and Reefer Madness is going wild.
That's good.
Another good weed one. Blazing Saddles. Wow. They're sitting in the sheriff's office. You get this morning. You see Bart. He's rolling. It looks like a cigarette, but he rolls it up. He does like the thing where he pulls it through his mouth to tighten it up. He's got his boot. He's got his leg over his knee, striking a match on the boot.
On the boot's a great move when you light the match on the boot.
It might be the best weed scene where they never mention it's weed.
It just is.
It just cuts over to Gene Wilder shaving. He sticks his head up and he starts to smell. It's like, that's the only sign you get.
You can tell it's not a cigarette because you can tell it's smelling.
It's one of the 2 signs you get. That, and then when Gene Wilder hits it, he inhales and he talks with a high-pitched voice and then exhales and it's his regular voice again. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what else? There's so many good ones. What else was there? In another weed one, in Animal House. They all go before they go to smoke weed with the professor.
Oh yeah, that's
and it's
President Snow from Hunger Games.
Yeah, it's Sutherland.
Yeah, Keith Sutherland's dad, Donald Sutherland. Yeah, he's in a ton of shit. Obviously,
Donald Sutherland.
They Live. They
got the old school Roach clip. The guy he plays Amadeus. He plays Mozart and Amadeus.
Yeah,
he takes his first hit and he coughs and it blows out the match.
Yeah.
This room's completely dark. All you hear is a match light again. The only light is the match, and they relight the joint and they keep going.
That's good shit. I also forgot that guy was Mozart.
Let me think. What should I'll do one more, and then I'll do my top. I'm having a hard time picking my top one.
No, do one more, and then we're gonna rotate. Don't do your top one right now. We're just gonna do a rotation. It's gonna go Dylan, John, Dom, Joe for the last one.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm looking at my list, trying to figure out what I'm gonna pick. I have 2 that I can't decide.
You don't even know.
All right, so my last honorable mention will be Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, another good cigarette movie or smoking movie, I should say.
Where the acid-soaked cigarette.
Yes, dude. When he has it the whole time,
they set it up like an hour of a movie. You forget it's there. They do the time jump. It's there.
Yeah.
He goes, I remember you. Puts it in his mouth, sparks it, and goes, here we go. Then he goes to walk his dog. You don't see him smoke it, really. You see him take like one hit, and then the chaos happens later on.
Whoa.
Yeah, whoa. All right, those are my honorable mentions. Joe, what do you got?
Yeah. I got a couple for the weed ones. Obviously, Pineapple Express when they light the cross joint. Where you going, man? I can't light this thing by myself. And
I was thinking about Pineapple Express.
Yeah, and obviously the Coconut Girl scene when it's him and the kids who just bought the weed out of the bag and they're all smoking together and dancing and shit. I just saw a couple kids walk back here with eyes as red as the devil's dick. That's a great scene.
Even when Craig Robinson, the other guy, they go to Saul's apartment, they're not there.
Yeah,
calls Ted. Craig Robinson starts smoking right away. He goes, "Say hey, Ted."
Hi, Ted.
It's a good one.
They just left. Gotta mention Tropic Thunder, Flaming Dragon. The kid that's in charge of Flaming Dragon smokes cigarettes. Awesome.
Flaming Dragon.
Seeing a kid smoke cigarettes is always funny in the movies. It's great. We have Flaming Dragon. Also, another weed scene. Scary Movie when he has the nightmare and then the weed plant rolls him up and then lights his afro on fire.
Yeah. Scary Movie 2. Yeah.
He's like, oh, now you're getting smoked. Love that one. And of course, how could I not mention one of the oldest ones ever is Pinocchio goes to Pleasure Island and drinks beer and smokes cigars.
Oh, Epstein
Little
Island?
Pinocchio smoking cigars.
Smoking
turns
bass.
into an ass.
Damn.
Turns into an ass. Turns into a donkey.
Shit.
And then my last one, honorable mentions. You want to buy some death sticks?
Oh, yeah, I don't want to buy any death
Star
sticks.
Wars: Attack of the Clones. The guy tries to sell him death sticks in the cigar. He goes, "You don't want to sell me death sticks. You want to go home and reorganize your life." And the guy literally is selling him like Star Wars cigarettes.
Master Yoda, Attack of the Clones.
Sticks. I love the idea.
Oh, dude, I don't mean to piggyback on you.
No,
one last honorable mention. I'm going to steal really quick. Super bad. McLovin getting out of the cop car, smoking a cigarette while his two friends are getting arrested.
He flicks it.
He flicks it
with fucking Barry.
That is one of the.
Oh my god!
And his mouth going like exhaling and flicks it. That's amazing, Don. Good pull. But I have to ask you guys: do you know the name of the guy who sells them death sticks in Attack of the Clones? Because I found out what his name is today.
No, can't
say I don't.
His
tell us.
It has an actual character name. Like every Star Wars character has a name. It's Wikipedia, all this shit.
Yeah.
His name's Elon Sleazebaggio.
You're gonna be shitting.
Elon Sleazebaggio owns
his
Tesla,
canon
doesn't he?
Star Wars name is Elon Sleazebaggio. He sells them the death sticks.
Wow,
that's amazing.
Unreal.
Yeah,
hilarious.
Yeah, amazing.
All right,
so yeah, that's it for my honorable mentions. So go ahead, Dylan.
My turn.
Yes, sir.
No, you did Platoon last time.
No. This is his last. We're all gonna go once more, Dom. It goes
finishing off
Dylan,
the ones we couldn't talk about,
and then you, and then John, and then me.
Yeah.
All right. So
yeah, no, I'm just losing out on one. It's okay.
I'm rattling off quick, so just
right.
I just got.
Well, anyways, we're gonna do that way anyway. No matter
you're doing honorable mentions. Never mind. I'm being an asshole.
Yeah, I know.
Honorable mentions.
I'm usually that guy, so I can recognize it.
Big Lebowski, the whole fucking movie, especially the bowling ball scene.
Oh, Big Lebowski, big cigarette movie. Yeah.
It's a solid one.
Big
Smoking in general, yeah, she's saying.
Westworld, the movie from the 70s. Honorable mention. A lot of cigarettes in the movie because it's a place of it's Sodom and Gomorrah.
People
Casino, constant.
Right, De Niro's
Casino and Goodfellas.
Actor.
It's
solid.
Like in any scene in Casino or Goodfellas, someone is holding a cigarette. In every single scene, there's no scene without it. Basically, it's crazy.
Yep. Every single fucking James Bond with Sean Connery or Roger Moore. It's constant.
Yeah. James Bond doesn't smoke anymore, even though the new ones are set in the past. He doesn't smoke anymore, but then the Sean Connery ones, he was smoking the whole time, man.
Bugs and Bunny, stop.
Be quiet. We're doing a podcast here.
I'm trying, dude.
What happened? The shark arrived. Who's showing up to make them mad?
I don't know.
Is he barking back at them? He's on
almost
mute.
like
He's barking. Get DMX to show up and shut them up.
Yeah. Hey, but when we first got Kira and we were adopting her, they were like, we just let her know that she has been returned. We're like, wait, what do you mean she's been returned? The first guy that adopted her brought her back because she was a puppy. He was like, yeah, she keeps like jumping up on me and like barking, like trying to do stuff. So I just bark back at her. Like, what?
People are such bad pet owners. It's crazy that you don't have to have any like tests to be a pet owner. You just like buy this animal and just be an asshole.
So they stop barking. We're good.
Thanks, Dylan. Anyways, keep going.
And then, so yeah, all's good. But then specifically, one of my favorite ones ever is Xenia in GoldenEye at the roulette table. She's got the cigarette with the extendo on it.
The extendo, yeah, you put it at the end of the thing. Yeah, it's nice.
Beautiful, and she's smoking that. Very good. Hope you can hear the dogs.
Oh, we can barely hear him. Don't even worry about it.
All right, good. I turned my gain down a little bit.
Nice.
That's good. Dr. Strangelove, he's smoking cigarettes the entire time.
Oh, Dr. Strangelove. I didn't even see. There's so many movies I wouldn't even have thought of there.
Everyone's smoking in that movie.
When he's doing the big speech, when he's in the wheelchair, he's got the fucking cigarette, his hand shaking, and he just is shaking it to his lips, thinking it up. It's fantastic.
Exactly. We mentioned this before, but outside of the fucking convenience store in Jay and Silent Bob and Clerks, they're smoking butts.
They have to, yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to hear your final pick for like the final.
You tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready right now. I'm ready for us all to do it right now.
My final pick of best fucking cigarette scene of all time. The clip will be here because I already sent it on Facebook. It's so good. Is in the movie Flight of the Intruder. It's one of my favorite movies in the whole world by far, and it is about the A6 intruder, and Willem Dafoe is like the best ever fighter bomber, destroying. Basically, it's a Vietnam movie. They're flying the Intruder, which is a relatively new airplane.
I love how we brought up Willem Dafoe now,
it's-
I think 4 times, which I'm a huge fan of bringing him up as much as we can.
And the scene goes like this. So the Intruders are very unique aircrafts, very similar to. Can we hear the dogs? Are we good?
We can hear. Yeah, they're very loud.
We can hear them, but
what are they mad about? I have to ask. Like, who
horrible.
is there? Why are they mad? What's going on? Why they care? Usually they're quiet when it's just you and your mom. Are they fighting?
They're old now. They're old now, and they can't really see as well.
Oh, so they're just like scared and just like making noise because they're scared and stuff.
Yeah, and they
like one of them barks, the other starts barking out of
each other.
Exactly.
They're both telling each other there's something that's happening. They don't know which one is actually noticing anything.
Yeah, they heard something up here. They've got a bad owner, and it's just nothing I can do about it. So let me just
fine.
Let me yell at them real quick.
This is Dylan telling the bug. Thank you for muting your mic. I appreciate that. Dylan is doing podcasting for now 5 years, so now he knows to mute the mic before he starts screaming or coughing into it.
They're not listening to me.
That's okay.
So, anyways, I just turned my gain down a lot so I can just come closer to the mic. Does that sound good?
Yeah, keep going. Better. Keep going.
All right, cool. So, me set up real quick. The Intruder is a side-by-side fighter bomber. It's not designed for dogfighting. It's mostly designed for like
bombing
coming
missions.
in and taking out one SAM site, one anti-aircraft site, leaving. Has a payload of like 10,000 pounds, whatever.
Sounds like my kind of gal.
And so you can go. But it's very unique because you can just. It's like trying to think of like in medieval combat, it'd be basically like someone who's going behind the scenes to go take out one little thing and leave. That's super critical to the rest of the forces advancing. So like I said, it could be one AA site, which is anti-aircraft. It could be one SAM site, which is surface air missile, whatever.
It's not hanging out.
So it's going to go in there and take out.
It goes in, it goes out. It's like a B2 today or whatever. So you get in there, you get out.
Not at all, Joe. Nice try though, but like it's
bombing mission.
The B2.
No, I'm way off on that. B2 hangs out in dogfights. Does it, Dylan? Does it? The B2s that get into dogfights?
No. The B2 is the size of a B-52. It's just stealth. And it still carries 65,000 pounds of bombs.
It's a much bigger payload. Gotcha.
This is David and Goliath. It's the fucking David just going to take out one thing and leave.
Right. Gotcha.
Not have 65,000 pounds of bombs. It's got 12,000, like I said, tops. So
yeah,
it's going in bombs. For one
only
thing
12,000 pounds of bombs, so it's not that much. It's like one pebble against Goliath.
Just a heads up, in World War II, a B-17 max payload was 14,000. So just saying, with the age of jets, you can carry so much more.
You better get to smoking. And it's my fault for asking so many questions. You better get to smoking soon.
Oh, I'm getting to it. Don't worry. So they're flying a thing that's the size of an S-16, maybe a little bigger, but it still can roll, flip, do fucking, all sorts of cool things.
Nice.
They're side by side. So it's the coolest movie because it's Willem Dafoe, and he's the best ever intruder pilot. And the guy next to him, I forget his name. And they can high five after a fucking successful bombing run.
That's always fun.
Get so cool. High five. So fucking sick. Yeah. So they're both very into it, and
I hope they are.
Become really good buddies, teammates, whatever. Yep. And I don't know. They do a great job. Willem Dafoe's the fucking shit. There's a certain point where they do get shot down because they all do in Vietnam. They're shot down. Willem Dafoe parachutes out. He's fucking got his legs broken or something, and he's covered in black soot and blood and all this shit. And parachutes down. He's on the ground. He's all fucked up. He knows he's fucking toast because the Viet Cong.
He's probably hoping he dies before they get to him. At that point, you don't want to get caught.
No, well, not at all. So they're gonna come here and they're gonna fucking hang him up in Hanoi and fucking string him up and torture him or whatever it is.
Yep.
But they're going to come get him, but they're also going to get his co-pilot who was also had to eject. Yeah. And the rest of the forces there as well. So what he does is he knows that they all come to find him because they see his parachute and the other guy's kind of hiding. So he's like, he pulls out his radio. and he's shaking because he's so fucked up, and he's just covered in oil and soot and fire, and fucking his eyebrows are burned off and fucking the whole thing. And they all can tell that he's up there. They're trying to rescue him because they're all safe, but they know that the army, North Vietnamese, are coming to kill him. So he calls in an airstrike to himself.
Oh, that's always a badass move.
He knows they're all coming in
right
so
here.
He calls he calls in the airstrike. Yeah, this is Willem Dafoe. Coordinates 136.
Agent Paul Schmecker here.
Fucking...
But it's okay with me if your friends sleep over.
Whatever. Yeah, exactly. I'm Green Goblin. Whatever. You know. calls it into
with
himself.
A seabird.
Exactly. Calls it into himself, and then takes his bloody, greasy hands, goes in his fucking pocket, pulls out a cigarette with his oily, bloody hands, and fucking shakingly lights it up and goes, lights the cigarette. And then slow motion, just because it's from the 80s, you see it's an A1 Skyraider. I forgot the name of the A1.
We're not going to correct you.
It's okay. It's the pre-A10 A10.
Okay.
Comes in, and it's slow motion, is coming up and then coming down, lining up, getting right to where he is, and he's smoking a cigarette and it's just puffing, and he's doing this, and then you see the bombs drop slowly, fucking onto him as he's ripping a butt.
Damn.
And then blows up and
just
dies.
lit up.
That's the best cigarette scene of any movie.
That's gotta be close to number one.
That's so good.
Calls an airstrike on himself and then lights a butt up while he gets blown to smithereens by his own guys.
Calls an airstrike on himself in Vietnam, lights a cigarette as the airplane is coming to fucking blow him and the rest of the Vietnamese army up.
Thank God his cigarette didn't get ruined, because whenever I fall down and I'm drunk, they get all crushed in the pack and everything like that. But thank God, after all the crash, you still had a nice one ready up, ready to go.
He had a nice one ready to go.
Oh yeah, he intentionally landed in a way that he would break his legs, but saved the cigarettes.
Hey, I mean, if you're gonna die anyway.
I mean, at that point, it's all you got. You know,
if you have 10 minutes left, would you rather have a cigarette or your legs?
As Joe said, any port in the storm, it's like, I don't drink PBR. It's like, right now you do.
Now you do. The last thing you're ever gonna drink.
Exactly. Oh, I don't like Stoli vanilla vodka.
Also drinking flavored vodka if it's my last drink ever.
Yeah, you're on an island.
Drink cotton candy brandy if it's my last
gallons
drink.
of it. We're drinking Stoli vanilla vodka. No question, guys. Yeah.
Nah, yeah, that's a great pick, Dylan. I have not seen that movie, but you really made me want to see it. And fantastic. You sound like you just smoked a cigarette. It's fantastic. Who's up next?
It's been like 2 days. Yeah.
Oh wait, I think
it's the cycle's all thrown off.
Actually, John, do you want to go now? Because me and Dom went for a while. So why don't we do John?
I don't think I've gone through this cycle yet.
Yeah, we were doing honorable mentions, and I didn't want to make you come up with a bunch of shit. But why don't we have John go next, and then it'll be Dom and then me. So go ahead, John.
So a couple other ones came to mind.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Let's hear it.
So for honorable mentions, just very briefly, it's not cigarettes, but it's crack. Just the scene in
Anchorman. We didn't bring that up earlier. It could be crack.
Anchorman when they all smoke crack on live TV.
Anchorman 2.
Anchorman
2. They don't do that in Anchorman 1, but yeah.
Yeah, then Anchorman 2. And my favorite part of that scene is when what's his name? What's the actor's name? The one who wears the cowboy hat.
David Koechner.
David Koechner.
He plays Champ.
Yeah. He
whammy.
Fucking Will Ferrell's character is like explaining it, and he's like, "So you take your pipe, and then you take the road," and then he's like, yeah, Ron Burgundy. He's like, "I love it when you do cooking segments."
Cooking segments.
And then I just wanted to mention Howard the Duck. Just how ridiculous that movie is.
Who would have pulled Howard the Duck?
I remember watching that movie. I remember my parents had an old Ford Explorer that had like the DVD player in the back. And
it's the best.
When I was fucking like 8 years old, Howard the Duck lived in that DVD player.
Your parents showed you that movie? That's so funny, dude.
and just the not even a specific scene, because I can't even think of a specific one, but just I know that Howard
when he's trying to bang Marty McFly's mom, that scene is so confusing for everybody involved. Leah Thompson, absolute smoke.
Just the fact that the puppet duck is just included, like all the other humans in those like scenes where everybody's just like lighting up butts and just like
also,
and Howard
little known fact,
light a match.
That's the first official Marvel movie ever, Howard the Duck. Can you believe that?
Actually?
That's the first one. It was before Blade. That was the first one.
The Collector in Guardians of the Galaxy has him in one of the tanks.
No shit, really? Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's one of the first Marvel movies, Howard the Duck. And George Lucas produced that.
There's one specific scene that's coming to mind. I think it's because there's multiple Howard the Duck movies, right?
I don't think so. Just the one.
I don't know.
No?
There should only be
one. It must
one.
be the first one. If I'm remembering correctly, does it open up with him laying in bed with a woman, like a full grown?
That's what we're talking about. Leah
woman?
Thompson. It's him and Leah Thompson in bed together. She's naked. He's duck
naked.
Yeah,
and she just fucked Howard the Duck.
Yes.
And they're both laying in bed, smoking cigarettes in bed.
Yeah, exactly. Weird as hell. And to open it like that too, like what? Who was that for?
Movie. Yeah, wild. I'm pretty sure that was the opening scene of the movie.
And it was not a cheap movie to make. It was very expensive to make that. And the poor person had to be inside the Howard the Duck costume, running around on all the scenes and shit.
There was a person in there.
Yes, it was a little person inside the suit. It was like an Ewok with a duck head instead of.
Reminds me of Roger Rabbit and the fucking hot ass fucking girl.
I almost brought up I don't know if it's Jessica Rabbit, but
Jessica Rabbit.
It's baby, what's his name? Baby Herman in the first scene of the movie, Roger Rabbit. Then he gets out and he goes, "Where's my fucking cigar?" And the baby gets out and smoking a cigar because he's an actor. It looks like a baby with a cartoon. It's a great smoking scene. But for sure, that's a good pull, John. Dom, you want to go with your last one? Your best?
Yeah.
Or smoking movie?
I had such a hard time picking my best one. I still have another one that I don't know. I'm just gonna shoot for one.
Yeah.
Constantine.
Oh, with the devil? Him and the devil?
There is a ton of the whole plot of that is that he has like stage 4 lung cancer and won't stop smoking.
Right. Yeah.
But when he has his big fight,
if you're a good detective, you should be smoking cigarettes. I stand by that. If you're a good detective, you should be smoking.
Lucifer comes up out of a pool of black goo, starts walking. I forget the actor's name, but it's one of the best portrayals of the devil.
No, he's the guy he's in Fargo. He's the guy shoving him in the wood chipper.
Yeah, he's the guy
he's
from
the
Fargo.
nihilist from Big Lebowski. He's that guy, the big goofy European guy. He's a fucking great actor.
Yeah,
he plays the devil.
He's wearing white suit. He's barefoot with like this black goo coming off him, and he's like
Jesus?
all like white.
No, the guy,
the devil.
The nihilist. The nihilist. Give me that really tied the piece together, man. The big goofy dude. He's not the Jesus.
I'm trying to think. I forget. I know. Yeah, my bad.
He's one of the guys in the black hats. Yeah, sorry, God. Yeah. Sorry, God.
So Constantine, he's like basically bleeding out. He's up against a wall. Devil just starts walking over to him, talking. He's like, "Oh, John, we've all this time. I finally get to." He says, "It's not often that I come to grab a soul in person."
Yeah, because he wants Constantine.
He grabs a chair. He sits down in front of him. He's talking to him. John's like shaking. He pulls out a pack of cigarettes, looks at the devil, goes, "Do you mind?" He goes, "Oh, no, by all means. I own stock."
I own stock in tobacco. Of course, the devil owns stock.
Pulls a cigarette, puts it in his mouth. He takes his Zippo, and he's trying to light it, but because his wrist got cut, he like can't use his hands right. And he drops it, and the devil goes, "Oh, no, don't worry. I get it." He stands up. He goes, when it gets to the tendons, it's tough. And he lights the Zippo, and John goes to light the cigarette, and the devil starts moving the lighter around, so he can't light it.
Devilish move.
And then he finally lets him smoke, and he like closes the Zippo in his face.
Yeah.
And then just talks about how he's going to torture him in hell for eternity as Constantine smokes his last cigarette. It's amazing.
It's a hell of a scene. It's not only a great smoking scene; it's one of the better devil scenes in movies too. Because there's always depictions of the devil in all these different movies, and that's such a great one. And that actor he's a perfect like creepy guy. Dude. That actor is such like a scary, the kind of guy you like find like a bathroom at a bar, and he like put his hand on your shoulder, and you'd be like, "Oh fuck, I'm really scared right now." The guy's like, "No, it's cool, man. Let's hang out. Let's hang out." And you're like, "Oh no, this guy's gonna fucking rape me. This is fucking scary as hell." That guy's fucking terrifying. What a good devil though. Good pick. Not as good as mine. Luckily, this isn't a countdown, so you can't lose this one. But you guys are all going to agree with me immediately. Because not only is my pick here the best smoking movie, there's 4 scenes that are the best smoking scenes in all movies, and they're all in the same movie. And that movie is, of course, Inglourious Basterds.
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Oh, goddamn. Shit.
4
no,
best smoking scenes all in one movie.
Joe, at the beginning,
at
the beginning when I said I'm not going to mention a movie because I've already talked about it on the podcast, this is the one.
I have to. Starts off
with
pipe smoking, with Monsieur Lapidite smoking his pipe, and then he was a big Sherlock out.
Damn it.
Starts puffing that. That'd be good enough to mention right there. Great scene. Big old Sherlock pipe smoking in his face. But that's not it. There's also the scene. There's also the scene when they're in the cafe and he's smoking the cigarette and he puts it out in the dessert. He doesn't even eat it. He just puts the cigarette right in the dessert. It's so disgusting.
The creme.
Another great with the creme, and he puts it out. Another great smoking scene there.
So good.
And then, of course, another great smoking scene when they catch Fassbender faking being German. And he goes, "Well, if this is it for me, old boys, I hope you don't mind if I go speaking to kings." And he lights up a cigarette, and then he grabs his whiskey and starts smoking his last cigarette of his life before they fucking blow him to smithereens. And then, of course, the last cigarette scene when Shoshana's boyfriend finishes his cigarette and flicks it out into the film stock, the silver nitrate, and lights the entire theater on fire. I mean, 4 great smoking scenes in one movie.
It's fantastic.
Come on. Inglourious Basterds is the greatest smoking movie of all time.
You can't beat it.
Not even close.
Can't beat it, man. Yeah, you're right.
And there's smoking throughout. It's cool. It's cool. You know, Brad Pitt's a great cigarette smoker in movies, but like all those 4 scenes alone, I can
even when she's smoking in the cafe when
oh goddamn,
his face comes in to try to hit on her.
Oh yeah, or Frederick Zola. Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, when I started Inglourious Basterds, I thought of the creme scene. I was like, wait a minute. This movie has multiple scenes about smoking that are like the best smoking scenes in history. Whether it's the pipe or the lighting it on fire or the him getting caught or the creme. I mean, fucking the best. Inglourious Basterds, best smoking movie ever. Not even close. Fucking yeah.
Yep.
Nice, but all together.
But you should
all. Go ahead, Dylan.
Watch Flight of the Intruder. Gotta watch
that. I can't believe we had no crossovers.
It's one of the best movies of all time. It's one of the best movies of all time.
Other movies, whatever, but like everyone had their own things. I didn't think of it.
If we were doing a top 10, there would have been a ton of them, but for some reason we just
I know. I really thought we were going to overlap a bunch.
I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't because you thought of all these other movies I wouldn't even have thought of. But I think that was a fantastic list for everybody. I think now it's time for my favorite segment, which is Final Thought.
I didn't do my last one.
Oh, sorry, John. Go ahead.
I got one more. So I didn't know.
Ahead,
so those last couple were just some honorable mentions. And I didn't know that this was particularly in order. I don't know if it's supposed to be, but this is just one more scene that I love. I actually watched this last night. One of my favorite movies, Stand By Me.
I thought of that earlier. I was like, "There's so much smoking. I should have picked that." And again, a great smoking movie.
I chose specifically the scene where my memory is so fucking shit.
No, you're good.
The main character, the narrator, he's at the
Richard
corner
Dreyfuss,
store.
but when he's a kid, Will Wheaton.
Yeah, Richard Dreyfuss.
Yeah, Will Wheaton.
Yeah, and he's leaving the corner store, and he's walking down, and he comes up to the tree house, which is just so cool. I wish I had a tree house.
Don't we?
Every time I watched that movie when I was younger, I was so jealous.
I want to have that tree house. Yeah.
And he climbs up into the tree house, and fucking Joaquin Phoenix and Corey Feldman are playing rummy with cigarettes hanging out of their mouths.
His brother.
River
Phoenix.
Yeah.
You died. Yeah.
And And River Phoenix's character, he's got a pack of cigarettes rolled up in his
rolled up in the
t-shirt
sleeve.
sleeve.
He's like 12 years old too.
He's like
Right.
an adult man at 12.
And they're just like, ripping butts, playing rummy. I knock. Yeah.
They're acting like 20
that one. That was the last one I
they're
thought
like
of.
12 years old.
That's one of the best scenes ever. It's fucking what I thank God
so
that was
right.
mentioned.
That's such a good one.
Great smoking movie. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, there's definitely some other ones. Smoking's cool.
That's John's final thought.
We don't endorse it, but it's
no, you shouldn't do it, but don't say it's not
only
cool.
till recently it's been until recent, dude. It's been 4,000 years of humans doing this, and then recently people have like, don't do it. Yeah,
Dylan, why don't you start? Why don't you go final thoughts first? Because that's a good take right there. Yeah.
Oh, final thoughts. Oh man, love hate with cigarettes and nicotine. God damn.
Yeah.
But it, like I said, it's really about the only time ever where you can stand outside and look at the sun, the moon, the stars, the trees, the birds, the bees, the whatever it is. If you don't have something to go outside and smoke and just chat with someone like that, you don't do it.
True.
And it's
stuck inside LED Central with TVs, phones, whatever it is. It's bringing us back to the world that was very real, and the world we live in now is just not as much real without cigarettes and nicotine.
What were you gonna say, John?
It's a great way it's a great way to make friends too.
Absolutely.
When you're like, if you're at the bar or at a party and you go outside for a smoke in the designated smoking area.
Yeah.
And it's like a little club that all the healthy people don't get to be a part of.
The degenerate club.
No, it sure is. And we now have the knowledge to know that you just don't chain smoke in your house every day.
Yeah.
If you have a couple cigarettes a week, who gives a fuck? You'll be fine.
Come on.
Yeah. Go outside, look at the stars, the whatever.
The bees.
Like I said, John, talk to some random strangers and just talk to them as you smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? What do you do? What's going on? Like, hey, it's a good time. Yeah, absolutely. You meet the people who are also it's an ultimate separator of like
who's cool and who's a fucking lame-o nerd. Really
exactly. So you're like, hey, let's go out here and chat. That's it.
Actually, I love that because it makes me feel like I'm not a nerd again, where it's like, oh yeah, I'm always imposing. Whenever I'm like going out to smoke, I'm always imposing all the time with the vape or whatever. And it's so great to be at like a party or like a bar. People go outside. You're like, oh, I have people with me. Because in my regular life, I'm the only one imposing. Oh, I gotta go. And everyone's always like, oh, Joe's gotta go for 5 minutes. It's the best to be with like 4 or 5 people. You all go together. You go, yeah, fuck yeah. We're not just they are not doing it. We're doing it together. I love that feeling.
Yeah,
and I miss it because no one does it. I literally have no one in my life that even vapes now. So it's like I'm just like I'm always imposing people. Like, hey, I'm just gonna leave for 5 minutes to deal with my addiction. And
Joe has to go smoke.
Fucking Joe,
you
you go fucking suck on your fucking thing and go. Can you just? Am I so much fun? You can't deal with me for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You can't live without me for fucking 5 minutes. But they always do fucking say.
Oh no, we can.
Joe, I'll always go.
John, you're one of them, so I don't want to fucking hear from you. I go there with Dylan in the back.
Yes,
and John, I'll go with John. Me and John go fucking do some American Spirit
definitely
Blues.
John, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
anyways, let's hear your final thoughts, John, if you don't mind. What's your final thoughts on smoking in film?
All the same, I pretty much all my final thoughts are everything that Dylan said, pretty much to a T. What more can you say about smoking other than like, it's a great separator. It's a great reason
to great separator.
Make a trip outside and get fresh air
change of
along
scenery
with air that's really not fresh. And you meet people, cigarettes, they're great. There's a lot of reasons to smoke them.
I love how I changed to smoking movies to like we're just endorsing cigarette smoking on this podcast at this point, which I'm not opposed to. Watching these movies outside. And seeing Willem Dafoe, and it's like I get the appeal. It still looks cool. There's still no better version of that movie.
There's nothing better than driving on a beautiful day with a great song playing and the window down.
That is so nice. I remember high school.
Being alive,
leaving my girlfriend's house because I couldn't stay over yet, and I couldn't wait to get in the car. Couldn't wait to get in the car at midnight before the curfew, and then light a cigarette, sit at a stoplight, and be like, oh.
That's what it's all about.
I have a girlfriend.
He doesn't know I do this. Sunroof down, windows down, driving home to your parents' house.
That was high school, yeah, exactly.
Dylan, why'd your car smell like Febreze? Don't worry about it.
No, it wasn't that. It was my brother would get in my car and be like, dude, I think that the previous owner smoked cigarettes in his car because every time it rains, I can smell cigarettes. I'm like,
that's
weird.
No,
it's the previous owner.
It's so weird.
It's definitely the previous owner. Yeah.
Previous owner. It's so strange.
Every time it rains, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Weird. Yeah.
Strange. About us.
What a life's greatest mystery is why the car really smells like cigarettes when it rains.
Who could ever? We may never know.
Wasn't me.
Maybe that's God's plan. We never will know. It's a mystery.
Yeah. Why did the oven mitts smell? Why did the oven mitts smell like cigarettes? Don't know.
There's no way to.
Yeah, it turns out I go in the basement and go outside and smoke with an oven mitt so my hands don't smell.
That way your fingers don't smell. That's good. That's good stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, no, you can find. I've got the tricks. I got
desperate housewives who are with the oven mitts sneaking cigarettes from your husband out back.
You know what? You know what's so bad? I've kind of got like a semi-permanent yellow stain.
Oh yeah. No, that is a bad sign.
Yeah, it's nice.
Gotta wash those hands.
No, it's good. You're one of us.
No, it does not come off when you wash. I gotta give it like
because you're bringing it down to the wire. That's how it means. It's when you bring it down to when it burns your fingers because you're that close. That's when you get the stains because they get them for like joints too. When it gets too close to your fingers, you're burning it into your skin at that point.
Just make sure you're drinking something when you're smoking so your tongue doesn't get as
you gotta the cotton though. That's me. I can't even smoke without
you always gotta drink when you're smoking.
But I want to hear Dom's final thoughts.
Joe, you can't do anything without drinking. Let's be real.
That's for sure. Whether it's Gatorade, NOS, or beer, I gotta have something in my mouth at all times.
Not VA.
Yeah, fucking smoking, especially in movies. It's sick. I mean, for the most part, everything mentioned, cigarette wise, it was two options. It was having my last cigarette or just really enjoying whatever you're currently doing.
Yeah,
that's
living in the moment, like Dylan and John were saying. Like you're present when you're doing it.
It's amazing how that one little thing can add so much to a scene in a movie. Where it's like take any of the cigarettes out of any of these scenes, it's like it ruins the movie.
Doesn't hit the same. Without it, it doesn't hit the same. It doesn't.
Yeah. Last one. It's just, it's the best.
Amen, sister.
And I don't care about the rules. I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm using my final thoughts to say one more.
Douchebag.
No rules. Yep.
Shawshank Redemption. Right before Tommy gets shot, the warden gives him the cigarette. He doesn't even know it's his last cigarette. Mm-hmm. It's fantastic. And those are my final thoughts. Because
awesome.
Well thought. Man. I got nothing more to add. I agree with all you guys say, but I do think that I agree with the fact that like having these cigarettes in movies is not just like, oh, it's like a why do you even need that? Just take them out. Other people don't see people smoking. They don't get indoctrinated to want to do it. No, you're losing something. The scene of someone holding a cigarette and then having their last cigarette, or like driving fast and smoking it, or even just a couple of kids up in the treehouse smoking. There's something lost there. It's like saying you're not going to eat in this scene. You're adding something to the scene, and it increases the enjoyment of the movie and the impact of the scene. Whether it's McLovin flicking it out of the car, or whether it's Shoshana's boyfriend flicking it onto the silver nitrate, it's a move, and I hope that they never take him out of movies altogether because it is a great impact in cinema. And I'm going to use my last moment to say it. I was going to say before, smoking. That's right, the mask. The mask.
Hey, I didn't even think of that.
Hell yeah.
Perfect ending.
And that's how we do it, folks. Thank you for another great episode of the Basement Podcast. And please smoke responsibly.
And thanks to John for being here, man. We can't have you back.
Thanks so much for having you on, John.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You're part of the crew, man.
Great.
Please don't be a stranger. We have to get Evan on again before you because we're overdue, but we'd like to have you on again. Thanks so much for showing up for us, man.
Or not. Who's ever first? John, you
did a great job, man.
Come back anytime. Yep.
2026, the year of the guests. The year the guests return.
All right, we'll see if it's true. We'll see. Starting out strong.
We'll see. All right. Later, guys.
We'll see you guys later.
See ya.
See ya.
Smoking, cooking tonight.
I know 25-year-olds that are still smoking Cheyennes like crazy.
I don't even know what Cheyenne
You know
is.
way too many 5-year-olds, Dom. I should just say that many 5-year-olds.
Accurately describe the difference between the light blue and the yellow, I think I would have to have both of them in like
Taste
double
test.
fist it
Yeah.
to compare. And
So are they
taste
pretty
test.
similar that you would be like, I can't really tell the
A
difference?
flight of cigarettes.
Yes, a flight. Every color of the rainbow.
Imagine if they started selling
Sounds like you don't
Virginia
know.
Slim Wides and they're just regular cigarettes.
Slim Wides. It's like Diet Double Do.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Just Virginia.
Slim Wides. Just Virginia. Meet Virginia.
Yep.
Yeah, she had a Newport 1000. It never burns out.
Wow.
I fuck you for making me laugh at that, but go ahead.
That's pretty cool.
Gotcha.
So that's 10 100s wrapped together.
Yeah, good man. His name's Elon Sleazebaggio.
You gotta be shitting.
That's
Elon
his-
Sleazebaggio owns
His
Tesla, doesn't
canon
he?
Star Wars
damn it.
name is Elon Sleazebaggio.
Whatever. Yeah, exactly. I'm Green Goblin. Whatever. You know, calls
You
it
shouldn't have
into
fucked with a
himself.
seabird.
Exactly. Calls it into himself, and then takes his bloody, greasy hands,
I
goes in
love
his
it.
fucking pocket, pulls out a cigarette.
You know, so it's like I'm just like I'm always imposing people. Like, hey, I'm just gonna leave for 5 minutes to deal with my addiction. And
Joe has to go smoke. Yeah,
Fucking
fuck
Joe,
it, dude.
don't you
Yeah.
go fucking suck on your fucking thing and go? Can you just? Am I so much fun? You can't live with me
Shut
for
the
5
fuck
minutes.
up. Yeah.
You can't live without me
Yeah.
for fucking 5 minutes. But they always do fucking say.
Oh no, we can.
Joe, I'll always go.
Dom, you're one of them, so I don't want to fucking hear from you. I go there with Dylan in the back.
Yeah,
And
that's
John.
right. Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'll go with
different
John.
song.
Me and John go fucking
And
do
John.
some
Yeah,
American
John.
Spirit
Definitely
blues.
John. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good old Ted Taft, not his real name. He stole his brother's identity. But he used to light a cigarette with a lighter. He'd be driving. He would press in the cigarette lighter. When it popped out, he would throw his cigarette out the window. It was his. It was like his way to like smoke less. That was
Timing.
his built-in timer. So he
Which
would
is
light
crazy.
a cigarette, click the lighter in. Then
The
when it
lighter was
popped
to
out, he
help
went,
him
"Oh,
stop
God."
smoking. Not help him stop. That's
It's a
why.
timer. God, that's so funny.
And the guy literally
Yep.
is selling him like
Okay.
Star Wars cigarettes.
Master
that are
Yoda,
called
Attack of the
Death
Clones.
Sticks. I love the idea.
Oh,
No
dude, I don't mean to piggyback
shit.
on you.
No,
One
go
last
ahead.
thing I'll mention, I'm going to steal really quick. Super bad. McLovin getting out of the cop car smoking a cigarette while his two friends are getting
he
arrested.
flicks it.
He flicks it.
With fucking
That
Barry.
is one of the.
Oh my
and
God.
his mouth going like. Whoa.
I was picking up
And
a trailer the other day and I saw a guy like that who he shook my hand and I'm like,
He was
how many-
blindfolded.
like a dirt-
He goes, what's up, brother?
Oh, no.
Yep.
Will I?
So-
I mean, will I get addicted? It's not habit forming.
Smoking. That's right. The mask. The mask.
yeah, fucking smoking.
Smoking's cool. And then I just wanted to mention Howard the Duck.